and welcome to Barovia. I am your humble master of dungeons, dragons, daddies, divins, and thrives, Pixel. And I am pleased to present to you the lighting the woods on fire while fleeing from a horde of zombies searching for your mad mentor and maybe turning all the vampires into slampires. 25th episode of Ages of Einor presents The Curse of Strahd. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Pixel, and we are AOA. And as always, we're going to get into the game here in just a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. But before we jump into things, we are going to do our usual housekeeping stuff. But again, we are 25 episodes in. So we're going to keep it brief if we can. First, when we're on map screens, and today this will be relevant, I promise you. Try not to spoil things. You're going to see some GM stuff. You're going to have some inside information before the players get it. So don't talk about it in chat until they see it. Second, don't freak out about rules. There's a lot of them in this game, and I'm going to screw some of them up. And that's going to be fine. So if you are like somebody who knows a shitload about D&D, get off my back. We're doing our best. Third, this is an open and welcoming space, so do keep that internet toxicity shit out of here. Usually not a problem with you guys. You're amazing, but just making sure we let everyone know we don't put up with people being abusive or hateful in chat, whether that's to other viewers or to players regarding knowledge of the game and rules, character choices, anything else like that. So you guys are great, but we do like to give that heads up ahead of time. Fourth, this adventure is horror themed and may contain elements that are unpleasant or disturbing. We are not aiming for excess graphic content, but in the context of a live stream, we won't be able to give content warnings and things like that, as much of what we do is improvise. So we do try to put those warnings in the YouTube video and on the podcast descriptions when those go up. So if that's important to you, that you have those kinds of warnings beforehand, those may be better avenues for you to consume the content if you so wish. So please moderate your consumption with that in mind. Fifthly, it's widely known and accepted that this adventure has some problematic depictions of individuals who are inspired by travelers or Romani people IRL. I've done my best to look for some resources online to help alter those depictions to avoid offensive stereotypes. But we do want to make sure that we acknowledge that. Also, a reminder, we do release the show on YouTube and as a podcast after each episode during the following week. So if you happen to miss an episode or you have to miss part of tonight, you got to go to work or you have some stuff come up, whatever, you can catch up so that you'll be caught up for the next week. And then, as always, last, before we get started, I'd like to go around and cast. If you would please introduce yourselves and your characters, as well as whether or not you have chat inspiration before we jump in, starting, of course, with Vincent Page.
Hello, friends. I am Vincent Page, and I'll be playing Ash Fireforge, the Changeling Rogue. And if my eyes aren't mistaken, although they often are, I do have chat inspiration.
Nice. Omega.
Hey y'all, my name is Omega. I am playing Onyx Montaharik, and I currently do have chat inspiration.
Excellent. Ozzy.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm Ozzy. I'm playing Cast Sample Crown tonight, and I do have chat inspiration.
Excellent. And last but not least, and seemingly disturbed by her lack of chat inspiration, it seems, Bonus Mom.
Hi, I'm Bonus Mom, and I don't got no chat inspiration. I do, however, have DM inspiration, so my cup is half full. I am playing Wanderers, who is a cleric of some sort. I don't know. He likes plants. He's a nature domain cleric. Yeah, that's it. That's our Wanderers. And tucked away in his pocket, he has a very special plant, and I hope we find out more about that.
He's also a furbolg.
Oh, yeah, he is that, a furbolg. Yes.
Anyway, I am Pixel. I will be, as I said before, your master of dungeons, dragons, daddies. Drive-ins, and
I was hoping the daddies would
all
come
of the
back.
above. And also, I will be depicting everything and everyone else, including your vampire slampires, your hordes of zombies, your mad mentor mages, and your harrowing hordes, and all of the above. Your dire doggos, and whatever else might come up today. Hard to say because of what we'll be discussing here in a minute, but you can find me here on the internet at twitch.tv/hammerandpixel, where I stream games. You can also find me here at Ages of Einor, where I run the games that we do for our TTRPG stuff. We have Region of Bedegar every other week, and then Curse of Strahd every other week. So 2 weeks from now, we're doing Curse of Strahd again. I think next week should be Region of Bedegar, although we have like a family thing that Friday. So IDK, how that's going to work.
It's an afternoon thing. It's at 12:30 to 3:30.
Okay. So hopefully all will be well, but TBD on that. Anyway, that all having been said, I've been playing over on Hammer and Pixel. We've been playing some Final Fantasy 3. We've been playing some Minecraft. A lot of stuff going on. Come and hang out. It's a good time. So, without further ado, let me find... There we go. That'll do. Without further ado, when last we left our heroes had just rescued Arabelle, the Vistani girl kidnapped and thrown into the lake by the Valachian drunkard, Bluto, whom Wandress had murdered. They returned her to her father and the small carnival camp near Vallaki. Arabelle's father, Tristan, was extremely grateful for having his daughter returned and rewarded the party with some information in addition to the treasure he granted them. He revealed the history of the Vistani and Strahd, how they had saved Strahd long ago when he was but a mere man attempting to conquer this land, and how Strahd honored this life debt to them by allowing them to come and go freely and not attacking or killing them, or having his servants do it, but that they are unable to extend this protection to others who do not join their carnival, otherwise they will lose the protection of this magical pact. This, in part, is responsible for the other Barovians viewing them as outsiders, and tension between the groups are real. The treasure Tristan gave the party was the opportunity to take a single item from the safe in the Vistani's treasure tent. And Onyx, who had saved Arabelle, chose the Onyx jewelry box. As they left, Tristan revealed to Onyx in a parting embrace that they could not trust his brother Terwin, and that Strahd would be made aware of everything they had said and done at the camp, which included their plans to search for the Mad Mage of Mount Paratok, who they believed to be Onyx's lost mentor. As they began to return to Vallaki, Onyx noticed a large number of crows watching them as they traveled. They changed their plan from immediately heading back to the lake to try to cross it and seek out the mage, to return to the Blue Water Inn to seek the aid and counsel of their friend Erwin Mardikov. After some discussion, they decided to sneak through the town to cross the lake and seek after the Mad Mage, after having Erwin and his were-raven friends attempt to drive off the crows watching them. They snuck through the town, crossed the lake, and came across the Mad Mage's trail, confusing though it was. Onyx attempted to leave a false trail by leaving a mark with an arrow pointing in the wrong direction from where they went. Wandress was skilled and lucky, and managed to find the Mentor trail. However, the unlucky part was that the trail is extremely long and confusing, crossing back and forth over itself numerous times, and all in all being extremely hard to follow. As a result, it will take approximately 8 hours for the party before they find their quarry. They had found the trail at about 2 p.m., and when we last left, they had traipsed 4 hours through the woods following the trail, and then they were set upon by a harrowing horde of zombies. They managed to slay about a dozen zombies and flee the area, and that is where we resume our tale. Our heroes racing through the woods along the trail to put some distance between themselves and the zombies, with 4 more hours of walking in these gloomy woods ahead of them. Heroes, what do you do?
I mean, I'd imagine we'd probably try to hurry and continue on. But I'd probably ask the party, like, what do you guys think would be the best route to go? Because we can stay here until the morning, what have you. But I feel like we're getting closer. I don't know how far we are, but we're getting closer.
I mean, I say we keep on.
As long as we have the trail, we should follow it.
I feel like I'm doing all right following the trail. If too much happens, it could be harder. I think we should continue to move forward. Although I don't like what just happened to us, we need to be careful. Mm-hmm. But yes, we also need to keep going and move as steadily as possible.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. And so you carry on moving through the woods. I would like you can follow the trail. You've already gotten like a 20 on that roll, so that part's not really in question. What we do have are random encounter rolls left. I believe that Wandress / Bonus Mom rolled the last one. The called shot, was it? No, that wasn't it. I think Wandress rolled the last one though, right?
This sounds right.
Yes. And so we are back to Vincent.
I was worried that's who it was going to be.
Yeah. All right, hit me with that
Never
D20.
mind. Wonders didn't roll it last time.
And this, I think, is once we hit. So that was the 7 o'clock hour. So this is the 8 o'clock hour. Oh. Yikes.
It was a 17.
And now that we are in the nighttime, as you hit 8 o'clock,
God.
the sun sets, 17 is going to be a roll. So, Vincent, please roll me a D12 and a D8.
Oh no.
Off the bat, baby.
I wasn't a... What did I do? I did something
I
wrong.
think you just...
Well, that was just a D12, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think that was a 1. I think it was just a D1.
Oh, was it really? Oh my God. How do I even do that?
I don't know. You want /R 1d12 plus 1d8 because you're going to add the two together. So roll 20, everyone.
Here we go.
3.
For a total of 3.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Wandress, I think you're in front because you're the one following the trail. What is the rest of everyone's marching order here?
I think it had been said last time that I was in the back. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I think I was behind Wanderous.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
you were.
All right. So, Wandress, give
Yes.
me another survival check. This is not for tracking.
right.
This is for something else.
A 26.
Jeez, damn, Wander's on fire. You very easily spot a rather clumsily hidden wolf trap in the underbrush. Its jaws, steel jaws caked with rust. Someone has carefully hidden the trap under a thin layer of pine needles and Forus detritus. But because you've noticed it, it is easy enough to avoid. You merely direct your friends. I mean, with a 26, that's a crazy good roll. No chance that you or any of your friends get hit with that thing. You were able to just avoid it.
Well, but wouldn't Wanderous take his quarterstaff and set it off so it didn't catch anyone else?
Sure. I'll tell you, you would, with a 26 survival check, you probably want to break a branch off of something so you don't break your quarterstaff, but you could like get a dead branch from a nearby tree and set it off.
Well, I think that Wanderous would do that. Given the fact that this trail meanders all over the place and it's getting to be nighttime, there could be a chance that we would go back over the same thing again. So Wanderous would definitely grab a branch and try to set the trap off.
Sure. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. I don't think you have to roll for that. You just find a nearby broken off kind of thick branch from a dead tree and sort of poke the thing and it slams shut with a clang. Snapping through the thin, or not that thin, but snapping through the wood of the branch that you used. Omega, it is your turn to roll. That was the extent of that encounter. Pretty light encounter there.
Oh, goodness.
All right, hit me with that D20.
God damn it.
Bruh.
All right. Let's see.
Brutal. All right, D8 plus D12, or vice versa,
Yep.
whatever.
All right. That's 15.
15. All right. I need one more thing from you.
Oh no.
A D6.
God damn it. 6.
Okay. Onyx.
Yeah.
Because you rolled this encounter, I think this is going to be you. You see, just off the path, a strange, sort of misshapen lump in the darkening woods.
Okay. Let me see if I have this cantrip. Do I? I do. How far is it?
By the time you notice it, because it is dark, you do have dark vision, but it is a little bit harder to perceive things in dark vision, you know, because you don't see color. Also, I don't know what kind of light sources you guys are using or anything, too. But it's so I think by the time you see it, it's probably about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use Mage Hand to see if I can like poke at it or
Yeah. Okay.
what have you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the party know that I notice this.
Okay. You poke at it with your mage hand, and it sort of like rolls a little bit, revealing it to be a corpse. It rolls over, and Onyx, you are staring at your own dead body, naked in the woods. Blood pouring out of multiple wounds.
Do the rest of us see him doing this?
I mean, he brought it to your attention, so yeah.
He did.
So we see him dead as well, or do we see something else?
Yeah.
No, you see him dead.
Well, alrighty.
Oh my.
Well, I mean, it pretty much looks like him. Okay, so the face... it's a little saggier than you remember. And it keeps getting saggier and saggier because it's melting off his fucking skull.
Wanderers says, "Get back, get back." And Wanderers is stepping
And after
back.
a few seconds, after being hit with the mage hand, all that is left is a skeleton and a puddle of ooze of the purplish skin of the gnome. Maybe some clumps of white hair. Sloughed off onto the forest floor.
Okay. Interesting.
Now I can imagine is the Among Us theme playing. That's funny. Sorry.
Oh man. Oh god. Can I do like an Arcana check to see if there's like anything magical about this?
Sure.
Let's see. Arcana. What's that? 16.
16. So you're pretty sure that that was not you because you don't feel dead.
Huh.
But you're also like, I mean, you know, exact duplicates of you don't naturally show up and have all their flesh melt off their bones with a horrifying slurping sizzle.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, yeah, it probably is magical, but you've seen so much weird shit in Barovia that it's like, how do you distinguish
this point,
this
it's
from
just
the
like,
background
yeah.
radiation that of bullshit that happens all the time here? I don't know. You know, like you certainly don't recognize any particular spell being used.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Here's some
Gotcha.
headcanon for you. This is just Springfield after the nuclear plant blew up.
Oh my god. Okay. I think Onyx is probably a little shaken up about this. He's probably gonna like step back, get rid of his mage hand, and probably just silently continue walking forward.
Okay. What does anyone else do?
I'm sure not going to wait around and watch myself dissolve in the puddle of goop.
Wanderous just kind of shivers, shakes it off, and continues to attempt to follow the path at night.
All right. What about you, Cass?
I'm gonna go with the rest of the group.
I have one last question. Does anyone look back?
Cass looks back.
I mean, I probably would.
I don't think Wanderous would. Wanderous is going to continue to follow the path. This is creepy and he doesn't like it, but he's just trying to get through the night.
I love the fishing, the little bait there. The little, look back.
I feel like Cass would look back just because the whole thing just seems super weird to her.
So, Cass, I'll describe what you see first.
Oh, God.
You see her reaching down and grabbing the hand of the skeleton and dragging it slowly off into the woods.
Did she pay Cass any mind at all?
I think as you look back, you make eye contact and she grins. It's not a comforting expression.
Yeah. I feel like as soon as Cass sees, the eye contact, as soon as that happens, Cass just kind of freezes up and then, shudders. I mean, like she just saw a ghost,
Yeah.
and then just tries to turn around to catch up with the rest of the group.
And everyone at home is asking, who is her? So we're going to take a quick pop over to the map.
Yeah, because it's been a while since we've talked about her.
Her is a woman made of shadow. A sort of completely black and white person. Her lips are sort of this hideous kind of white, pale. She has this light streak in her hair, which is otherwise just fully gray and made of shadow. And you can see peeking out of this strange robe that she wears, some sort of light scar on her chest. And this, if you've watched the previous episodes, this is a being that seems to have followed Cass for quite some time. Which I believe we have identified it on the show as well by the name of Meennoth the Dark Star. A being that sort of seems to live in Cass's shadow. Onyx, I will explain what you see next. Onyx, as you turn back around, you see the head of this creature sort of snaps up and looks at you. And then it just slowly points one thin skeletal finger at you. Before its hand crumbles the knuckle bone by knuckle bone until finally the rest of it dissolves.
So, the creature as in being my skeleton?
Yes, your skeleton.
Or-
You don't see
okay.
the dark figure at all.
Okay.
And you don't see it being dragged away into the woods. You just see it slowly point at you and look at you, then point, and then crumble away.
Okay.
So that's what you get for looking back.
Listen, Ash
do
has had
you-
enough visions of Thorin and bullshit. Just eyes forward. Got blinders.
Eyes
on.
forward, hearts clear, can't lose. Eyes forward, hearts clear, can't lose. Okay. Well, after that last little parting shot, what do you do?
I think I'll probably just like shiver a little bit, but I'll try to keep it to myself as much as I can, and just continue forward behind Wanderous. Since he's kind of tracking right now, so.
All right. Well, you all continue onward. I believe, Ozzy, it is your turn to roll those dice. I
Fingers
need some game
crossed.
music.
Okay, 7.
7.
Thank God.
Okay.
All right.
At nighttime, 7 is fine. It all comes down to you, Wanderous.
I need to do it again.
Yep, you're the last one.
Okay, so what am I rolling? A D20.
1 d20 to start with.
8.
8. And at nighttime,
Yes.
an 8 is also fine.
No whammies, no whammies.
So, after that strange encounter with the skeleton of the dead body / skeleton of Onyx ? Putting those thoughts from your mind, you all continue to make your way through the woods, coming out on a the woods sort of clear up a little bit, and there is a wide but not terribly deep river flowing down from the mountains higher up, feeding Lake Zarovich. And you come across one of the sort of, rivers that feed that. Actually, I need to move you here. Hang on. Okay, so the order was Wanderous, and then Onyx, and then Cass, and then Ash, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you guys arrive at this river. You're about 20 feet away from this river that it kind of moves back and forth a little bit. There's like a fallen tree here and there, but there's no easy way across. The tree doesn't cross the whole river or anything like that. The river itself is about 20 feet at the narrowest point, maybe 30 feet at the widest point. And the path sort of goes down to the river and then across. And you can see in the distance, well away from you, is a figure about 60 feet away, so just at the edge of dark vision here. You see a figure sitting across the river, raised up on like a little kind of more steep bank that's probably about 5 or 10 feet up above the riverbank. A rockier sort of section, sort of sitting there with his feet dangling off. You see Onyx, your mentor. We are going to pop over to the map for everybody here. Except, I don't know if I have like a version of him. Yes, I do. Okay, sorry. So that's your mentor as you remember him, Onyx. He sort of is this, he wearing these robes, has his like scepter. Who you see now is visibly the same person, but his robes are all tattered, and his his staff has like lost the orb on the end of it, and he is just like unhinged looking, sort of like sitting there squinting out into the darkness. You can see he has like a conjured magical light. He's like cast the light cantrip on something, probably on the end of his staff, And he's just sort of like shiftily staring into the woods, muttering to himself.
Okay.
But you found him.
Okay,
Okay.
do the rest of us see him also? Or see
Yeah, I mean,
his
he's got
figure?
light on him, so I think you can kind of see him from here.
When Wanderer sees him, Wanderer's is going to look over at Onyx, trying to get a readout on how Wanderous is acting. I think he'd raise his eyebrows when he looked at him, but he doesn't really ask.
Okay. I think I'd probably start walking a little bit faster towards the bank of the river.
Yeah. You can go ahead and move yourself over there. I'm not going to show the map because it's not that crucial for like the RP of this for people at home. If things come to any craziness here, we may use the battle map, but
Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead. Wanderous is definitely going to scurry off right behind Onyx and say, Onyx, wait a minute. We don't know how deep this water is. Do you see that person? Is that who you're looking for?
You know what I should do? Okay. I should do that real quick. Hang on. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I can't see nobody.
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
either.
And what kind of light are you guys using?
I want to say that I have a hooded lantern.
Okay, yes, you do. So, you
I
are
think
emitting.
that Wanderous is just using a torch.
Okay, so Wanderous is using a torch. So torches are what? 20 feet of bright and 20 feet of dim. Is that right? I think that's about right.
Yeah.
And what about your hooded lantern, Ash?
Let's see if it tells me here.
Yeah, it should, because it should have like 2 different modes or something, or you can like make it directional and stuff.
It doesn't tell me on my sheet here, I don't think.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that it's 20 feet and 20 feet. Do you have it fully open or do you have it hooded?
For us walking down the trail, I probably had it hooded.
Had it hooded. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
I
would
think
imagine.
when it's hooded, it only gives off like 20 feet of dim light.
Yeah.
So, you can kind of see, he has his own light over there, and then he kind of can see your light. Do you say anything to announce yourself, or you just wait for him to notice you?
I think I'll probably like yell out, and just say, "Hey, it's me, Onyx."
Who are you? Who goes there?
Onyx. Remember?
They're out to get me. Don't come any closer.
Listen, I'm just here. I was looking for you.
Yes, they're always looking for me.
Listen, I can
Everywhere.
come closer and show you the book that you gave me. The spell book that you gave me with all of your spells in it.
How do I know this is not a trick?
You don't know, but I can show you, and you can feel it. I can get close enough to you and pass it to you with Mage Hand. That one you taught me. Remember? You taught me to use Mage Hand to be safe.
Okay. Yeah, yes, you can mage hand it over to me.
Okay. I will Misty step across the river so that way I can get closer to you, okay?
He sort of like fires up a simple cantrip in his hand to like ready an action for if you do anything threatening, but Other than that,
Okay.
seems to just be like waiting on you.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step across. So that is
A quick couple of questions while he's looking that up. Can we tell how deep this is?
Yeah, it's like waist deep here. So for Onyx, it would be pretty deep. For Cass, it's probably like chest high. For you, for Wondrous, it's like mid thigh maybe. And for Ash, it's like waist deep. So it's difficult terrain to cross it. But it's not like whitewater rapids or anything. It's not like you're
it's
in
not
danger of
swift or
getting like
anything.
washed. Yeah, it doesn't seem
Okay.
like you're in danger of getting like washed downstream or anything. Just to like walk across it. It seems like you can see kind of where this there's like a path, that leads up to it, and like that spot is probably the shallowest. It seems like that's where animals kind of tend to cross it. And so at that point it's like not that deep.
I think then as Onyx is like kind of moving over there to deal with this, Ash would probably like kind of quietly say to Wondrous and Cass, he seems a little unstable. I think that if we should be ready to cross in a hurry if things go bad.
Yep.
Agree.
Makes sense.
But we need to be careful not to frighten him any more than he seems to be already.
Yeah, I think we should stay here until we
Yeah,
see how it
just
plays
lay
out.
back because I mean we can kind of see if anything goes haywire. It wouldn't take us long to get over there.
If
Okay.
he makes a move against Onyx, I'll try to cast Hold Person.
I can Misty Step across the water too, so
And we would have moved up to where we're just across the bank, right?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what-
move up if you want.
We'll do it slowly and carefully, hoping that he doesn't notice.
Okay. Yeah, sure, make stealth checks.
Yeah.
Oh, you're moving like up there.
Well, wouldn't I? Isn't that
I mean,
where
that's
he
up
is?
to you. Yeah, if you want to get that close to him, sure. But if you want him to not see you, that'll be a stealth check. And also, you have light on you,
Well-
so that's going to be a stealth
okay.
check with disadvantage.
Let me do that. Well, I've messed my thing
You're
up.
you're on your. You need to switch to your grabber.
I was
tool.
trying to measure. Okay, so I guess what I would do maybe is kind of move to sort of in the bush.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, still go ahead. That's going to be a stealth check, and I am going to say disadvantage because you do have a torch. So it's like he's
Okay.
watching like a.
That's okay. I want to get close enough so I could cast something if I needed to, but
Sure.
not get on the guy. And I am going to be as stealthy as the dice will let me be.
Okay.
So that would be a 15.
Okay. I am going to give him disadvantage because he's clearly not
wait.
in his right mind on this perception.
Did you give me disadvantage? It would be a
It would
14.
be 14. Okay. And with disadvantage, he gets a 12. Whew. So you very carefully creep. He's without disadvantage would have been a 21. But you very carefully creep kind of around the tree, trying to get close enough to have him in range of a spell. But he is too distracted by keeping his eyes sort of
Well,
focused
and I'm not
on
actually
Onyx.
preparing. I'm not actually preparing it. I just told my teammates what I would do.
Right, I understand. Yeah, okay. So from there, it seems like he's kind of peering into the darkness and can't really see you anymore, Onyx. And so he says, "Where did you go?"
I'm coming up a little bit closer. I'm just south of you right now. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand so it can hold on to the spell book. And then I'll cast Mage Hand, have it hold on to the spell book, and kind of hold it out in front of me about probably 25 feet. Just that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start heading over with the mage hand kind of floating out in front of you. Yeah, go ahead and move. What are Ash and Cass doing? Are you guys staying where you are to cross the river at the shallowest point? Are you moving closer to Wandress? Trying to sneak around or just staying there? What's your plan?
I have no Misty Step, so I'm staying right here where it's the shallowest.
So since Onyx has moved up, I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step across.
Okay.
Also, I don't have a light source on me, so.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm probably just gonna like lay low here and not really move any closer.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another stealth check. Because you don't have a light and you're sort of teleporting into the darkness, I will give you advantage on this. But you have disadvantage from your armor, so it's going to be a flat roll. Ooh, okay.
Okay, before you roll,
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn inspiration
Okay. Yeah, sure.
because odds are against me.
Yeah, go ahead and one more roll.
Oh shit! I rolled sleight of hand.
Well, that's the same. It's the same mod either way.
So 14. If you're giving me advantage.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to leave his 12. So you do successfully nip across there. And let's see. Okay. You sort of move out there, and then he casts his own mage hand and, kind of meets yours halfway and picks up the book and pulls it to himself. He's like looking at it, flipping through it. How did they get this? My old spellbook. How did you get this?
You gave it to me before you left.
I've always been here in the woods. They've always been chasing me.
We just arrived not that long ago here in Barovia.
Onyx, make a persuasion check.
Okay. That's a 4. Burning chat inspiration for that because that is god awful. Let's try that again. Oh, that is even worse.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a fat rip.
Okay, well, you have inspiration back, Omega. And did you use DM or chat inspiration, Cass?
I used.
Oh, I use chat inspiration.
Yeah, and so he like snaps the book shut and says, I don't know how you got this. I don't know how you found me. I don't trust it.
I think out of a little bit of frustration, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt into the river. Like kind of like in between where we're at, so probably like around here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, this is you taught me this. Like, look at the shape of it. Like, there's no other like mage or wizard that could do that in this shape, I don't think, except for you and I.
I'm gonna need Ash and Wandress to make perception checks for me.
Wanderous got a 17.
24 for Ash.
Okay. New Roll20 toolbar, yeah. All right. 17 and a 24. Damn. Ash and Wandrish, you hear something approaching in the woods, just out of sight.
No shit. Oh, do we tell them or do we? I don't know. We're gonna blow up our spot if we yell out.
We should be prepared, Ash.
Okay, yeah. I think that I'm just gonna fixate my eyes the opposite direction and see what's coming up. Our diplomatic mission's already on the teetering on the edge here.
You know what? Wanderous is going to attempt to make a sound like he thinks a crow would make, but he doesn't have any proficiency or anything. He's just trying to make a random sound, maybe like a crow, caw, caw, something like that.
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah. Give me a deception check.
Deception or performance? Well, it doesn't matter. Wanderous got an 8.
Oh no.
A couple of things happen in quick succession.
Oh, no.
The Mad Mage's head sort of snaps over to you, Wandress, and he begins to conjure something in his hand. And then you all look and see as numerous creatures emerge from the trees, one of whom has a source of light, wearing fine boots.
Don't like it.
And a cape.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Rich clothes.
Son of a bitch.
Stepping forth from the woods, saying, thank you for leading me right to him. Tonight will be a good night. And my children and I will eat well. And Strahd and a horde of zombies, wolves, and bats emerge from the trees, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
So dead.
TPK, here we come.
For those of you that can't see at home, this entire side of the board is just chock full of enemies.
I forgot to collect my token, but I got a 14.
Okay, I'll add you.
Oh god.
I did click my token. It still didn't show up. I got a 9.
Okay.
Oh God.
Let's see. There was something like... I came over here too.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
I had to be the closest to this bastard. Oh god.
Yeah, you guys did not move away from where you started. Okay, I think that's all the monster types.
And
I have in this
vampires
fight.
cross water.
I think it depends on the
I don't know
lore
if you
you're
know
reading.
that.
Yeah.
I would venture to say this vampire can.
This is about to suck.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. We'll start, of course, with Big Daddy Strahd. Okay.
6, love that. Huge fan. Big fan of that.
Okay. Because there's so many of these things, I am going to do group initiatives rather than individual ones because it would just be
Sure, just
so
kill
many.
us in one fell swoop. It'll be good. It'll be
Yeah,
easy.
it'll be great.
We'll love it.
Oh, I need to edit
Oz,
those
you
guys.
did roll up that third character, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boblin the Goblin, ready to roll.
No, ripped a low, son of clipped a low, baby.
Oh God.
Is it? Okay, and then I don't think I've rolled for these guys.
Did anybody have any last words they wanted to say to chat? Thank you for the inspirations.
You know, I was just thinking about how I need to make another
Okay,
serious character in case I die again.
Cass, what'd you roll again?
I got a 14.
14. Wandress, what'd you get?
a 9.
9. Okay. Oh, and of course I have to roll for our dearest friend,
Big Zaddy Strahd.
Mad Mage.
No, you already rolled for
Oh.
him.
Okay, we are whispering rolls for him. Okay. Okay. Everybody rolled like Dookie.
Love
Okay.
it. I do love it.
So, do I have the turnover on screen? I do. God, this is gonna be a hard battle to keep everything. I'm not gonna be able to keep everything on screen.
I
So
don't think it'll
apologies
take
at
long,
home.
sweetie. I think it'll be okay.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. You guys really needed to win this initiative roll, I gotta say. Okay. Well,
Luckily, the only thing that seems to be in front of Wondrous is, I'm guessing that's a swarm of bats. So there's hope here. Okay, there's hope.
all right. So, Ash, what's these guys' speed? 20 feet. Ash, you are mobbed
Oh, shit.
by a horde of these guys,
Oh God, damn it!
as is Wandress.
God. Oh, I didn't know these guys were in front of us. That's my bad. I was very wrong.
I wondered what you were talking about.
I thought that was the mage. I didn't realize that was all these guys.
Okay, so each of you have. Oh God, this is going to be insane. Jesus Christ,
I'm
this was a very bad initiative to lose, my friends.
So dead.
Okay. So each of you have 4 bite attacks and 8 claw attacks coming your way as these things just unleash hell. All right, so we'll start with VP. I've got, they don't have pack tactics or anything, so at least they don't have advantage. That's a 10 to hit.
Nope.
It's 11 to hit.
Nope.
6 to hit.
Nope.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do the bite attacks on Wandress next. That's a nat 1.
No,
Love it.
It's a 6.
No,
5.
no.
And that is a crit for 7 points of piercing damage. So, of the various biting, gnashing teeth trying to rip into you, the only damage is Wandress. You take 7 points of piercing damage as one of them gets a hold of your arm that you try to bat away. Now we have 8 claw attacks apiece headed your way. So, we got... I'll just roll these all... we'll do them one at a time. Ash... That is 11 to hit.
Nope.
8 to hit. Nat 1. 5. 9. How many have I rolled here? Jesus.
That
1,
was 5th.
2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is 21 to hit for 6 slashing damage.
Okay. Luckily,
That
I
was
had some
7.
temp HP.
And this is 16 to hit.
That one does also hit.
4 slashing damage.
That just got rid of my temp HP. Okay, love it.
Okay. Wandress.
No, that was just 7, wasn't it?
I think that was 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you're right. That was 7.
Damn it, Wondrous.
I'm sorry.
It's another nat 1.
It's all good.
It's another
Okay,
nat 1.
hey.
It's totally good.
And then 8 more. I'm going to roll something else in chat just to break these up real quick. Okay. I'm just going to roll them all at once this time.
Oh, great.
I've got another crit for 3 slashing damage, Wandress.
Okay.
I've got a 9, 12,
No.
13,
Yes.
5 slashing damage. 8,
No.
11,
No.
and another 13 for 5 more
Yes.
slashing damage. And then I think this guy is gonna sprint, but he can't attack you. So these 2 masses of zombies just swarm up on you guys that you have split yourselves across the river. That brings us to Cass.
All right, so I'm going to use Misty Step to quickly move back over here to
Okay.
Ash. That counts as a bonus action, so I still have movement, yes?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, we'll decide if I want to burn any of that, but I'm just going to go ahead and attack this one that is diagonal to me here.
Okay.
And let me get back to my character sheet. So I'm going to use... These are zombies, right?
Yes, they are sort of souped up. They're like these things. I guess I should describe them.
Right, just wanted to make sure, see if they were undead or not.
They are undead, but I also should
Okay.
describe them. They are like much more decayed than your normal zombies, but they are also more ferocious, and their eyes actually glow red with a light, sort of similar to Strahd's eyes at times.
Ah. Okay, well, Mace of Disruption it is.
Okay, let her rip.
That is a 15.
15 hits. These guys, I'll just tell you, have 8 armor class. They're not
Love
hard to
it.
hit.
Nice.
They're big shambly bitches. So I'll go ahead and roll
Okay,
that damage,
so-
and they are undead.
That'll be 14 total.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to
Well,
do
and I
it
think
again.
with we got, what does the Mace of Disruption do? Because it like they have to like save or die or something. There's like something about
Oh,
them being
it's been a while.
let's see. When you hit a fiend or undead, it takes
Takes an extra
accident
2d6.
and if it has 25 hits or fewer after taking damage, must succeed a DC 15 ways.
Yep.
15 saving throw. Okay. So do the extra 2d6. And then this thing needs to make a
Oh, shit. Okay, I thought that was automatic.
oh yeah oh no, it is in there. It is. That yeah, so that the 14 was with the 2d6. Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
But he
what that
does
extra 8 there on the end
Make
is.
the wisdom save. Let's see what he gets. He rolled a 0.
Love it.
Is a 2 minus 2. Now, these guys, I guess they are fully destroyed. These guys are destroyed. So you see that his body just completely smashes into pieces. And because of the magic in your Mace of Disruption, is just like his limbs are obliterated.
Okay, so can I like take movement and then
Yeah.
hit another one? Okay,
Yeah, sure
so
can.
then I'll move up here right next to Ash, and then I'll just go for this one that's between me and Strahd.
Okay,
What?
That's a 19 to hit.
that'll hit. Roll damage.
That's
Another 14.
14 total.
Okay, he's got to make another save. These things are not wise. That is a 16. He does make the save, so he's not destroyed,
Damn.
but he is frightened of you until the next turn. What's a good frightened thing? Yeah, there's frightened. That'll do. Okay, so he is frightened of you until the next turn. I'll zoom in so we can
Okay.
kind of see this guy. Okay. So that means he has like disadvantage on attacks and can't move closer to you willingly. Any other movement or anything?
No.
Okay. All right, Ash, you're up.
I really don't want to give up my movement because I feel like that's a really bad idea. But then again, if I don't use it, then it's gone anyway. You can also, if you only. I was thinking that I could give myself advantage with steady aim and use my cleaver.
Okay.
But I'm also like extremely worried about being on this side of the river with Strahd. Don't like this.
Ooh. Yeah, you are close to the big
And
daddy.
let
here.
me be perfectly clear. I know we're in combat and we need to hurry this along, but I don't want this to turn into another Ash and Thorn situation where I'm like, well, I don't want to leave, and then we're like getting drug up the stairs. Ugh, this is bad.
This is bad. I'll tell you. I'll just tell you why this is happening. By the way, you guys failed your stealth check back in town when they drove the Ravens off. They got a 19, and some of you rolled less than that on that stealth. So Strahd's been tracking you this entire time.
Of course he has. Okay, so I do have options here, and I think that this is going to be kind of what we do.
Okay.
I am going to take my attack against these two guys. We're going to pop out the Blood Blade.
Okay.
We're going to swing that bitch into Cleaver form.
Okay.
And take that.
Okay. And I believe it takes a bonus action to put into Cleaver form, yes?
Let's double check that.
Or
that
to Saw form, because
change.
it's like, I think Cleaver form is the AoE one, right?
It is.
Okay. And I believe it takes a bonus action, so unless you were running through, and I think at the end of the last episode, you had specifically put it into Saw form.
I've never had it in Cleaver form.
Yeah. So the only reason I say that, you won't be able to steady aim this turn.
Well, I wasn't going to do that anyway, but I was going to bonus action.
Yeah.
Cunning action, so that does kind of change my vibe here.
Yeah, it's a little bonus action greedy on the rogue class, but it's just the part of the tactical decision you have to make, you know?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Because I don't want to be in the middle of all this, especially with Strahd right behind. I'm going to die if I do this. I think that we're going to leave it in soft form and just take an attack against the guy in front of me here. That's what we'll start with.
Okay.
Okay, that is 27 hit.
7 hits.
And then I have sneak attack, right?
Yes, the one right in front of you.
So we have 14 plus 11.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Hell of a lot cooler than 24.
You cut this thing viciously, and this is an attack that would have absolutely wrecked one of the zombies you fought a little earlier. This thing is low, but not quite down.
Gotcha.
Still kicking.
I was worried about that. I was hoping I was going to get 10 HP from it. Okay. I'm going to have to back up. There's just no way.
Okay. Going through the water is difficult terrain.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to leave Cass and Wondrous on this side of the river by themselves, but I'm not going to stand here and just take all these attacks for no reason. So we are going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And we are going to take our movement. So I'm just going to back up like, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm honestly just going to put my back to this river right here.
Okay. And you disengage.
And I'm kind of like split the difference.
Okay.
And hope I can help however I can here. And I think that's it for me.
Okay. It is now the swarm of bats' turn. They have 30 feet of fly speed. So one is going to fly up to you. And this one can't reach anybody important. They're bats, so they're not that smart. I think this thing is just going to fly over into Wondrous's square. And I guess... Hang on. Yeah, one flies into Cass's square. Hang on. One flies into Cass's square. I'm going to just like put it off to the side like that. And one flies into Wondrous's. The one in Wondrous's square had to dash to get there. The one in Cass's did not. So Cass, a swarm of bats begins to fly all over you and try to bite you. I've got a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. So they're having trouble getting through your armor and really making much damage. A few like nicks on the face, but nothing terrible. And that brings us to Wondrous.
Hey, Wondrous immediately grabs his holy symbol and calls on the name of his goddess, Salathiel. Salathiel, help me. And he casts Spirit Guardians immediately, which is a 15-foot radius. Ooh. Can I see that to see? I'm wondering if it catches the one guy that was above Ash a little bit or not.
That is a 15-foot radius, yes.
Okay. And so that's what Wondrous does, is cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay, so that is your action. Any movement?
No, because he wants to, it's all he's got.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the Mad Mage, who says, You let them right to me! And he casts Fly on himself and flies up into the air.
I swear to God, this bastard runs away.
Thank goodness.
He casts fly into himself and flies up into the air. Let's see.
You better go after him, Strahd.
And concentration up to 10 minutes. Flying speed of 60 feet. Where does he decide to go?
God.
Well, not Florida, because it's not safe anymore.
Rip.
I think he flies around behind this tree and takes cover. So he's got probably 3/4 cover from anybody on that side of the river. Because it took his action. He doesn't really have any bonus action stuff he can do. So he's going to fly around away. Whew, that brings us to all the dire wolves.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's not even who I'm worried about. I'm more worried about the next move.
Okay. See, these guys have a speed of 50 feet. Okay, so the two in the south run up to Cass. These ones can't really get to Wandress. So they're gonna go for Ash. Can he get there? He can't get there in 55 feet. Can he get... Okay, hang on. Okay. He can. So they're gonna like run up on you, Ash. So Cass and Ash are each taking some attacks, 1 attack each with advantage, or 2 attacks each with advantage from pack tactics. So
Damn it!
We'll do Cass first. We'll go north to, or south to north. 2 attacks. Oh, damn. I've got a nat 20 for a 25 to hit.
Doesn't one of the dire wolves, though, he entered my square?
That is true, yes. Okay, so he needs to make a wisdom. Actually, they both went through it. So the 2 ones to the north need to make wisdom saves. Go ahead and roll your damage, Wandress.
Oh. 3d8s. Wait a minute.
And you take 16 damage, Cass, and I need a strength saving throw. 17 damage. Okay, so the first one takes half of that, or the second one takes half that. The first one takes 17 damage. Nasty. The first one takes half that, which is 8.
8.
Come on, do the thing.
Okay, so how much damage should I take? You said 17?
You take 16 damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
1 second. Math. That's a 19.
Okay. So you were not knocked prone as one of these grabs you and tries to jerk you to the ground. The other attack is a miss. And then both of these attack... Oh, hang on. Ash, I think you might be in luck because Wandress's shit is difficult terrain.
Oh my god.
Okay, 20 feet, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So one of them can get to you. This other one, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, the second one cannot get to you. So you're only going to take 1 attack and not with advantage. That Spirit Guardians, man. It's a hell of a thing. Yeah, that's right, dog. That dog knows what's up. And that is only an 8 to hit. So without the advantage, does not hit Ash. Ooh. And that brings us to Daddy Strahd.
Oh,
That's the sound
no.
I want. Let's see here. Okay. 30 feet. So Strahd is going to sprint. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. That's a bad thing for Strahd. No, he wouldn't do that. Sorry. I've changed my mind. He looks and realizes he can't make it. So he is going to run to the edge of the water, avoiding and getting an attack of opportunity from you by just going around.
Does he get? Oh, he's going south. Okay.
Yeah, he's going south.
Okay.
I need to know who he can see. Hang on. Oh, he can't share that square. So hang on. He was here. Okay, he can see a crazy amount. He does not have a lot of great choices here.
Oh.
How far is he? He's 75 feet away from the Mad Mage.
At least he doesn't try to attack me.
Yeah, that's what I was real worried about.
Don't give him any ideas.
What is
Quick, somebody make us a group chat without Pixel. Where we'd start.
I believe he is going to drop a fireball on the Mad Mage.
I mean, that sucks, but at least it's
I'm
not
gonna
us.
cast counterspell.
Oh, my man.
And he only casts at 3rd level. Are you within 60 feet of him?
Yes, I checked.
My man.
I should be. Yeah, 40.
Okay. Yeah. So
How
he tries to
cinematic
cast.
is that?
He tries to cast fireball. What does your counterspell look like? This is the first time you've used this, isn't it?
It is. I think it kind of looks like just like a bunch of like little tiny like plants and like like the plants that are just kind of like in the wilderness. So it's like kind of like a little bit of brush, some wildflowers and stuff like that, and it's just gonna kind of like as kind of like a shield, or like as it like kind of breaks the spell, like the magic. So
Yeah. Like he starts to weave this fireball and release it from his hand, and you just like launch this sort of plane, this like shield of plant-based magical energy in front of it, and it just like catches the fireball and incinerates and stops it in midair, like before it even explodes. Just like woof, like, and there's some ash that like tinkles to the ground. You see he looks at you and just sort of bares his teeth. That is the
I'm gonna
end.
stick out my tongue.
That is the end. That is the end of his turn. Onyx, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast it at Strahd.
Okay.
So let's do Magic Missile for 1, 2, and 3. I'm just casting this at first.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 11
Okay.
points of damage.
11 points of damage. Strahd is going to. He doesn't have shield. He can't do it. Okay. That is 11 points of damage. Anything else from Onyx?
I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, because I don't have anything else really.
Okay. Any movement?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Well, I'm gonna take my bonus action, use my Blade Song.
Okay.
And then I think that's gonna be it. So.
Are you gonna move?
No.
Okay.
No, I think I'm gonna just stay there. So that way I'm within whatever 60
Okay.
feet of Strahd. So.
All right. At the end of your turn, Strahd is going to take a legendary action to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. No, he's not. I lied. He needs to dash to get across that thing. Brutal. Okay, so he does not take a legendary action. That brings us to Cass.
Okay.
This shit is crazy, guys.
I mean, I'm gonna take a swing at the zombie that like I frightened.
Okay.
So Mesa Disruption. Where is that?
Okay. Wait. No, actually, it's the zombies' turn. I lied because
Oh,
you guys got rid of the one zombie. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna like just duplicate, and we're gonna let this guy who's not real be the guy who has the turn. That way, if you kill any of them, they don't fall off. And I'm actually gonna do the same thing for all these. So these extra dudes I'm adding, they're not real. They're just for turn tracking purposes.
Okay, but there's 6 of them are starting their turns in my
Yep, I got you.
square.
Okay, Strahd does not face that same problem, but the swarms of bats do. Okay, where are the swarms of bats? 11. Okay, so it is their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, yes, are starting in here. 6 wisdom saves. What's your DC?
16.
Their host. Okay, 12, 2, 3, 14, 8, 4. All fail.
Okay.
Roll
so
damage.
It's 3d8 again.
Okay, yep, roll damage.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to that screen. 3d8. 10 points of damage.
Okay, 10 points apiece. Whew.
And it's radiant damage. Does that matter?
Not for them. Yeah, they don't have any damage resistances or immunities or weaknesses.
Oh, it's not the bat's turn. Never mind.
Zombies don't have weakness against radiant.
No, they don't. But they also don't have resistance to anything else. They just
Gotcha.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, so a bunch of these things. It's Oz rolling for stats right now.
Yes.
no.
I'm dying. That's so funny. Okay.
I'm holding out hope right here.
Just in front of everybody. Okay, so that does bring us to the zombies' turn. This one's going to move in on Cass. The rest of them are all as close as they're going to be. Cass, you are going to have 3 bites. 21, 21, 4. So the 2 21s hit, I presume.
Yep.
So that is
221
4
hit.
points and then 5 points.
Okay, so 9 total.
Yep. And then you're going to have 6 claws.
Hold on. Okay, so 6 claws.
Yep, this is not how I saw this fight going. I've got a 13. 18.
13 doesn't hit.
18?
Or is that the 18? So yeah, like that's my AC, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, 18 hits, 4 damage.
Okay, so that's another 10 total.
So you had taken the 21, the 2 21s were 9 damage total.
Yep.
And then the 18 that hit was 4 damage.
That's
Yep.
13 altogether.
And then there's one more crit for 12 damage.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, and that is all the claws coming at you. It is now Onyx's turn. I mean, not Onyx, it's Wandress's turn to, not turn, but turn to get hit. I know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you have 4 bites coming at you, Wandress.
4 instead
Yep.
of 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's 5, I'm sorry. So 5 bites coming at you. I've got 9,
No.
19,
Yes.
3 damage, 14,
Yes.
4 damage, 16,
Yes.
5 damage. And you need to make some Constitution saving throws to maintain your Spirit Guardians. 3 of them.
Okay.
You are only trying to beat a DC 10 here.
Okay. Constitution. Okay.
Oh,
5
no.
loses. I don't have to
Okay.
do the others.
Correct.
You
Okay.
know? No. I'm going to let it go.
Okay. And then you are going to take 10 claw attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. 13,
Hits.
4 damage. 19,
Hits.
3 damage. 21,
Yep.
3 damage. 21,
Hold it. Okay. 21 hits.
5 damage. 12,
No.
13,
Yes.
3 damage. 11,
No.
14,
Yes.
5 damage. 9,
No.
12.
No.
Okay, that's the zombies' turn.
This is real bad. This
Cass.
is like not good.
You're
All
up.
right.
Oh man.
Yeah, you guys really should not have stayed on the side of the river and lost initiative. That was
Yeah, but
bad.
how are we supposed to know? Two things
Listen.
completely out of our control.
Listen.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna hit this one that I frightened first.
Okay.
Mace of Disruption. All right, 25.
25 hits.
That's 18 total.
Gonzo.
Yep.
No save necessary.
So
The mace puts one down.
extra attack. I'm gonna hit the one directly to my north.
Okay.
That's a 26
26 hits.
for 15.
Okay. He is not dead, but he does have to make that save. So he might actually be dead. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Gotta make a, what is it? I think wisdom save DC 15 with Mace of
Yep,
Disruption.
DC 15 wisdom.
Fails.
All right.
Another one is blown apart.
So let's see. I'm gonna obviously use some of my movement.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up here next to Ash and say, we need to get across the river.
Okay. So one zombie's gonna get an attack on you with a claw attack.
Yep.
11 misses. The two wolves get attacks. Actually, no. Well, I described that second wolf as in melee with you, so he actually must have been right there.
Yeah, it should be both of them. Yeah.
Okay. And they have pack tactics advantage, so 2 bites coming at you.
Yep.
15,
Doesn't hit.
20. Not nat.
20 hits.
That is 12
Damn.
points of piercing damage. And I need another strength saving throw.
What about? Okay. What about the bats?
You
That's
make
a
the save.
17.
Yep, and then the bats. Uh, 14 to hit misses.
Yep.
Okay. And don't forget that 12 piercing damage. I don't know if you already took that off or not.
I already took that off.
Cool.
I'm at 20.
All right. That brings us to Ash. Shit's crazy. Wandress is getting swarmed. I think you can tell Wandress cannot take another round right like that. I don't know what any of you want to choose to try to do about that. Wandress still has his turn to go. What would you like to do?
Okay. We're gonna try to cull some of these off of Wondrous, but we still gotta run, so we gotta play this smart. I can use 15 to move to here, I think. Never leaving the wolves thingamaboob here.
So 5, 10, 15. Yes.
Okay. We are going to attempt to try to just Wondrous. Okay, Wondrous does get to go soon. So I do want to pop over here and try to. We're gonna attack this zombie nearest to me.
Okay.
And like while I'm doing this, Wondrous, we gotta go. Like just be like, we've got to get out of here. We're gonna do saw attack. 12 to hit.
12 hits. They've only got 8 AC. These zombies do not
Yeah.
have high armor class. So
Okay, and that would be 17 total
okay.
with sneak attack, right?
Yes, not quite dead, but very badly wounded.
Okay. So we're trying to just kind of knock them around, divert their attention. We're going to use our 15 to get back, which uses all the movement that I have. But
Okay.
let's use bonus action dash.
Okay. You are going to take one
Yep.
attack from the zombie there.
Oh, right.
15 to hit.
15 does hit.
5 slashing.
Right about him. Okay, and then, like I said, we're going to bonus action dash, and I'm just going to straight across the river where I'm at.
Okay,
And you said it's difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
So we can only go 15. We just half it, right?
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15 gets me about here.
Okay. And one attack coming from the dire wolf does not have advantage. That is a 23 to hit.
Ah, fuck me. Okay.
12 points of piercing damage. And I need a
That
strength
was
saving
big.
throw.
Big oof. The saving throw is just like the...
It's whether or not you get knocked prone by the...
No, I know, but like you click strength or do you click...
no, there's a box to the right of the strength.
Got it.
It's like, yeah.
20.
When he makes a save. Okay. That is Ash. Swarm of bats. Yeah, it's got to go for Cass still. It's the only sensible choice. It's only 11 to hit. Swarm of bats on Wandress.
11 doesn't hit.
Yep.
A nat 1. Does not hit. Brings us to Wandress.
Well, poor Wanderous doesn't have a lot of choices. He is immediately still holding on to his shard. He's at 5 health points for babies, so he is going to cast Healing Word on himself at 3rd level.
Okay.
That is 3d4s.
Plus your wisdom mod, yeah.
Okay, so that's 7 plus my wisdom. Are you looking at it? I'd have to get to that page. 7
I'll tell you.
plus 5?
If you have maxed out wisdom. Yes, 7 plus 5.
Okay, so that's 12. So that gets me back to 17. And I guess the only thing that Wanderous can do, he doesn't have dash anymore because he cast Healing Word as his action.
Healing Word's a bonus action. So you have an action, you could disengage or you could dash.
I'm definitely going to disengage and go 30.
Okay. All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's in the water.
Okay, Onyx.
And I need to be excused for a moment.
Okay. Onyx, I need a persuasion check from you.
Oh
Because
no.
you counterspelled that fireball that was clearly headed for the Mad Mage. And I
Okay.
want to see how he responds to that.
Come on, baby.
Oh, no.
Please.
Come on.
This is what I was hoping for.
No.
So that's an 8. You do have
That's
chat
an 8.
inspiration should
I
you choose to
know.
use it.
I know. I should. I think. I might regret it, but I'm gonna use it.
Listen, I'll
Okay.
give you your chat inspiration back. Just for love of Please.
Listen.
All right.
I have a
Fingers crossed.
question
Yes.
before I excuse myself.
Okay.
Could I have dashed? Did I do?
No. You disengaged with your action.
Yeah, I disengaged. Thank you. Sorry. Excuse me for interrupting.
Come on. 13.
13.
That's better. So
I
I'll
think
take it.
I think 13 will get you there. So, seeing you burn a spell slot to save his aff, because you were not in fireball range, and he
Yeah.
was out of counterspell range. So the Mad Mage was kind of hosed on that. You see him sort of like see that. You see his eyes squint, and he grunts, and we'll just take away and give back Honest's inspiration there.
Yeah.
He
I
flies.
need him to reroll it, man. Okay, I'm panicking a little bit.
He flies over, and he's going to burn a pretty high level spell slot here.
My man.
All right, where's the big one? What?
Where's the big one? It's like when you're digging through the pile of fireworks at the 4th of July.
Right.
Where's the big one?
Do I?
It's like Merry and Pippin, just like looking for
Right.
the big one.
Describe the big one.
How do I not have the big one?
If the spell's not called the big one, I'm gonna be real mad.
Okay, hang on, guys. Where's the... Okay. I'm just going to resize this one to be right size. Stand by just 1 second. I got to apparently fix this thing. What, 3 off there? Okay, is that the right size? Yes. Okay. Great.
Let's see it. The big one.
All right.
Oh my.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I think I know
Damn.
what the spell is.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Wait,
Man.
So he flies up, takes his staff, and kind of like the sort of like knot in the wood where his like orb used to be. He like puts his mouth up against it and like blows through the staff, and this frigid air. You're almost caught in it, Cass, but he barely misses you,
Nice.
What a guy.
Thanks, man.
and he hits fucking basically everybody else. I don't think this guy is quite in it enough. Yeah, he's not. So this dire wolf, is not in it, but all the rest of them are. And he's gonna cast Cone of Cold, which is a 5th level spell. Because you saved his ass, he's gonna save your ass. So everybody in there needs to make a DC 17 con save or take 26 points of cold damage. So I've got 3 dire wolves. We'll start with them. Con save 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to beat a 17. None of them make a 17, so they take 26 points apiece. Ooh. Okay. This one's dead. That's the first damage that one took. Okay, this guy, doesn't matter if he even makes the save. He will die regardless. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's going to die too, even if he makes the save. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the zombies. On save.
You know, really could have led with that, other than kind of giving us the pucker over here. Like, oh god, please.
I mean, honestly, this battle is playing out really differently than what I anticipated because you guys got stuck over there.
Yeah, listen, 1 zombie at a time, maybe even 3 zombies at a time.
Okay, so zombies 12, 25, 21. So 2 of them make it. So 2 and 4 make the save. So this guy takes 26 damage and dies. This guy takes 26 damage and dies. The other 2 take 13 damage and are very badly wounded but not dead.
What about the bats?
Yes, the bats. Thank you. Good catch.
The one bat.
The one set of bats is going to make a con save and fail and be blown away.
Whee!
Why
Yeah.
doesn't
And
that
so
look better?
what?
Why doesn't that look better? Oh, because Strahd is still there.
Yeah.
You missed the big one.
And so that is, he moves over there. Oh, that was, okay, yeah, so that was the Mad Mage. He moves over there. And that was, let's see, how far did it take him to get over there? That was like 45, it was 50 feet over there. He is going to fly 10 feet back out of the way. Yeah. That does bring us to the dire wolves.
Oh God, the situation's dire.
Yeah. 2 of the dire wolves are they got the moves.
God.
They're gonna get up on Cass.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cass. That's just
I mean,
There it
that's
is.
fair.
2 attacks coming at you with advantage.
Yep.
I've only got a 13 and an 11.
No, neither of them hit.
Yeah.
Damn.
1 more. I think he's gonna go
Holy
for.
dire.
I think he's gonna go for Wandress. So I don't think he
no.
really has a beat on Cass. Yet he might next round, but this round he doesn't. 8 does not hit, and he does not have pack
Ooh,
tactics because none of the other ones are close enough.
Can I use Sentinel?
Yes, you can.
Nice. Okay. I mean, dire wolves aren't undead, so I'm gonna use my longsword.
Okay.
Shoot. Let me get that. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
12 slashing.
You cut off the Wolfie's head.
Nice.
Okay. That brings us to Strahd,
Oh God.
von Stroyevich, who
Von
does
Voidovich.
it does actually look like he doesn't want to, like, he's gearing himself up to deal with the water. So when you asked if he was damaged by running water, it seems like he's like wanting to go across, but like he hasn't been. But then all of a sudden he charges sort of with superhuman speed. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and just closes in with Onyx. And it does not look like he takes damage. You get the sense that, like, if he stands or stays in the water, he would take damage, but he seems to be able to cross it as long as he moves quickly enough. So Onyx, he just, like, closes with you in a heartbeat for counterspelling his thing.
I mean, fair.
And sticking your tongue out at him.
I mean, yeah, that's also something.
And he says, "Your insolence will be the death of you, but first, I will make you watch." Your turn.
Damn it. I really don't know what I want to do. God damn it. I can do. Let's see. Does that take a? Okay, so extra attack for Blade Song. I don't remember if that is a bonus action.
Let's see. Let's look at the Blade Song.
And it doesn't really say in this.
Okay. Let me pull it up.
So
Okay, Blade Song. Okay, let's see. Blade Song. Extra attack. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action. So this is the same as like when cast. It does not take a bonus action. It's straight up just like
okay,
2 attacks when you take your attack action.
gotcha. Okay.
Thing. If you
Okay,
use
so
your
with
action
that,
to
they would
attack
have
with a
to-
weapon, then you get the Blade
Yeah.
Song. Is
Okay,
what I
so
mean to
they
say.
had to. Would they have to be in succession of each other, like the attacks?
No. So typically with extra
Okay.
attack, you can split your movement. So you can like
Perfect.
attack and then move and then attack, or you can. I don't think you can fit your
Okay.
bonus action in there. I actually don't know. Let me look that up.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could, that'd be ideal. Because I think I think you know where I'm going with this, but
Okay, what does it say? No. No general rule allows you to insert a bonus action between attacks in a single action. You can interrupt a multiple attack action with a bonus action reaction only if the trigger is an attack rather than the action. I don't know what that even means, but I'm going to say no,
okay, gotcha.
unfortunately.
So
like
no, that's
you
totally
can
fine.
attack, move, and attack, but you can't attack bonus action attack.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to,
that
like-
makes sense.
Put your bonus action either before or after.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my sword.
Okay.
I think.
On Strahd?
Yeah. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll do that. Public roll. Let's do that. 20 to hit.
nice.
Ooh, 20 hits.
Okay. And that's 2 piercing.
Okay. And is your short sword silver or magic?
I do not believe it is either because I don't have. a
it's just
magical
my
weapon.
regular one
Yep.
that I gave him
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's magical because it was Thorin's.
Rip.
No.
Okay, so that's one attack. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Ray of Frost, I think.
Can you switch in a
That's-
cantrip like that?
Yeah, so per extra attack, let's see if I can do this.
You can cast
You
a
can
cantrip
cast
in place of
one-
an attack.
Yeah, in
okay.
its place of another attack. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. Are you gonna move or because Ray of Frost
Yeah,
is
and it's ranged. Yeah.
Ranged, yeah.
I'm gonna move it. I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 6, 7. Okay, I can get there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move there. And then I'm gonna go and cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. He is going to let you go, and he's not going to use his reaction.
What?
Okay.
He's a wizard. He might want to counterspell something. There's a big ass wizard who blew away half his guys. He's like, I got bigger shit to deal with over here.
Okay.
No,
That's a
He's
10.
being clever. He's smart. He's a smart vampire. He tracked you all the way
I
here.
mean, there.
Well, that does not give him any sort of bonus points.
Okay, that is a 10 to hit. Any inspiration, or are you just letting it ride?
Yeah, I'm gonna use inspiration. I'm gonna use DM. I think,
All right.
and then try to re-roll that. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
22.
mama.
There we go.
22
There it
does
is.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is 25.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 gold.
You don't get the crit, so it would just be the 9.
Oh no, that's a crit. Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the 9. Okay.
And he is
My bad.
slowed by 10 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see. At the end of your turn, now he's going to use a legendary action. Finally. To move 20 feet closer to you.
Yep.
Oh God.
Okay. That brings us to the zombies' turns. Let's see. They've only got 20 feet of movement. One of them can close with Cass, who is having a bad time. The other one is going to dash and close with Wandress, but cannot get all the way through. Cass, you are utterly surrounded right now.
Yep.
Bats swarming, dogs, massive, like, car-sized dogs biting at you. And a little zombie sneaks up behind you and tries to bite you. For 13 does not hit, and is going to try to claw you twice. 17 and 5 also do not hit.
Correct.
Okay. And that brings us to you, Cass.
Okay, so Mesa Disruption on the zombie here.
Okay.
Gonna be a 10.
10 does hit. They only have 8 AC. Zombies are extremely... they're not armored and they're slow, so very easy to hit.
18 damage.
Yeah, blasted.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and burn my extra attack now. Can I attack with my longsword on one of the wolves? Or does it have
No,
to
I
be
think it
the
has to
same
be the
weapon?
same weapon.
Okay, that's fine. Mesa Disruption, obviously no magical damage. Okay, did one of these get hit by Wondrous's?
Yeah, well, this one I think got actually hit by the cone of cold. The one
Okay.
here.
I want to go for the one
Beast.
that's already damaged.
Okay.
So that'll be a 21,
21 hits.
and then that'll be just 8 points of damage.
It is looking very bad, but still not quite dead yet.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna start trying to make my way across the water. So, how far can I get? You know, my base speed's 25.
I guess 3. It's hard. I mean, it's like technically 2.5, but we'll go ahead and round that up to 3. I think here.
Okay.
You will take attacks of opportunity from the wolves. Number 1. 19 to hit.
Yep.
12 points of damage.
Oh no. Okay,
And-
hold on. I suck at math. All right, go ahead.
You know, when you click your token, are you doing your math in the character sheet or in the token?
Character sheet.
Okay. A thing you can do, if you go to the token and click it, you see the 3 little bubbles that come up top?
Yes.
The green one is your health. If you click in there, a little window comes
Oh,
up. You can
yep,
just put
I see
in
it.
minus. You can put in like negative 12, and it'll just do the math for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And then I need a strength saving throw.
18.
18 saves. Okay, and then the second one. Oh, no.
Oh.
That's a crit.
Yep.
Cass goes down. That's 17 points of damage.
All right, I'm unconscious.
Cass is unconscious and surrounded, everyone.
Damn it.
Ash. What you gonna
So
do?
he didn't get away. Those
No, he didn't
Nope.
get away. The wolves nipped at his heels, her heels, and knocked her out.
Shit.
What you gonna do?
On one hand, I got Strahd chasing down Onyx. On the other hand, I got 2 other folks running from people, and I'm just standing in the water, and I'm scared.
I was like, don't worry about me.
Okay. All right, working on this character.
Okay, so can I hit this wolf from where I'm standing?
Can you hit the wolf from where you're standing with what?
The bow, obviously.
Yeah, I'll say so. He's like under the tree, and you're kind of down in the river. I don't think he has cover from that angle.
Okay.
You guys have had
Damn
it too
man.
easy for too long in this game. Okay. That last session, it was just a horde of you cutting through zombies. We had to had to change things up. All right. What you gonna do?
who are you talking to?
Me,
VP?
I'm looking at my things. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna send you a text message, DM.
Okay.
Okay. Just to give myself, what is this? It gives me advantage, or does it give me a sneak attack? I think it gives me advantage. Insightful fighting. Let's use that against the wolf
Okay.
here.
So you're
Here's my wisdom.
inciting the wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna make a deception check. Wouldn't you know it? Wolves are not particularly Jesus.
Oh, damn it. What was after
You roll
the-
insight.
Insight. That's what it was. Couldn't find it. Okay, that's 19 for me.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's the thing. He rolled a nat 20,
Who did?
the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
But wolves have a -2 to charisma
No way.
because they're fucking wolves.
Love
So your
it.
19 does actually make it. Because even on that, like, I think when it comes down to a skill check, the final total matters. You know, I'm not like a nat 20 auto success skill check necessarily. And I think in this instance, it's a wolf. Like, how is it deceiving you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to you. I think you got it.
Okay, we're gonna take a short bow attack.
crazy.
With a 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 hits.
And then I think there's just going to be the 5 damage, right?
Yeah, it would have been, but yeah, he had like 3 HP left.
Okay, well, cool. I didn't think I got sneak attack considering, my dude was kind of dead. Well, not dead, but, not in full form there.
Okay.
And I sent you that text message.
And I know it's crazy, but I think I'm going to stay exactly where I'm at. I'm middle of the road. In case I need to get somewhere, this is the best place to go from one end to the other.
Okay.
So,
All right. At the end of Ash's turn, Strahd's going to use another legendary action and close with Onyx.
hate that.
Swarm of bats. Now, what would a swarm of bats do? It's a swarm of bats that's under Strahd's control. So, I think he would have it go for Wandress. So the swarm of bats rushes up on you, Wandress. Actually, hang on. What's their speed? 30 feet. Okay. It's actually, I think he's going to direct it to the Mad Mage. It's going to have to dash to get there. But, yeah, I think he whistles and, like, you see the bats sort of, like, take off into the sky and start chasing the Mad Mage down. And they don't have anything left to attack with. Wandress, you're up.
Okay. Wanderer sees Cass goes down, and as soon as he gets an opportunity, he again casts Healing Word at 3rd level on Cass.
Okay.
Which is 3d8s plus 5. 3d4s, excuse me. 3d4. Wait a minute.
Healing
Okay,
Word
that
is
was
3d4s plus 5.
Okay, I accidentally rolled it for just 1 because my character sheet was over.
Okay.
2 more makes 4 more, so that's
6 plus
5 is 11 points for Kaz. And then Wanderous is going to, knowing that he's got Kaz back hopefully up on his feet, Wanderous is, are you saying we can move 3?
Well, you have only used a bonus action, so if you dash, you can move farther. If you dash, you could move 6.
Oh,
You don't have to, but I'm saying you still have an action to play with. You've cast a spell with your bonus action.
no,
You
wait a
can.
minute. I still have an action.
You still
No,
have an action.
no.
So you
But-
can't cast any other spells unless they're cantrips.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the wolf that's still on Cass.
Okay, that's your action. Dex save for the wolf is
16.
11 for the wolf. That's a failure. Roll damage.
Okay. And that's 1d8.
Yes.
Did I roll it?
6. You did.
Yeah,
Okay.
6 plus my spell attack.
I don't
bonus,
think Sacred
right?
Flame gets that. I think Sacred Flame's just a flat
No.
damage. Oh,
Okay,
but you're
then
high enough
6
level. That's probably 2 d8s. Let's look at that. I think the cantrip damage goes
Yep,
up for you.
2d8. So let me do
2d8s.
another one.
Okay.
Another one.
I moved.
Another one.
Okay, so that's 8 total.
Okay. Great.
So
Yeah.
how's he
it's-
looking?
That's the first time that one's been damaged, so it's still in pretty good shape.
Okay. Maybe I got its attention. Like I got a lot of health to give him.
Right.
Okay, then I'm going to move 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to scream, get out of there, Cass.
Okay. Well, that brings us to the Mad Mage. What is he gonna do? He's already flying, so we can't do anything else. Concentration right now. I think the only real thing he has. I want this to snap. Oh, snap to center. He can't do that. All right. I think he is going to fly over here. He's going to take an attack of opportunity from the swarm of bats. That is a 17 to hit. It does hit. He's not going to use his reaction to cast shield in case he needs to counterspell. So he's going to take the damage. And then he's going to lightning bolt Strahd. So he is going to like whirl his staff around up in the air, and this like lightning bolt slams down from the dark clouds in the night sky of Barovia, and he begins to sling it at Strahd. Strahd turns his head and snaps his fingers to counterspell the lightning bolt.
Can I counterspell his counterspell?
You can counterspell his counterspell.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
What? No way.
So you counterspell the lightning bolt, allowing this to go off. Strahd is going to have to make a dexterity save, which I believe he does with advantage because I think he has magic resistance. Let's see.
Yes.
Can I counterspell the counterspell?
He does not have
Yeah,
magic resistance. He has legendary resistances. Okay. So he's got to make a dex save versus lightning bolt. He makes an 18, so he does make the save, but that would have been 27 damage halved to, what is that going to be, 13? Yeah. So he blasts Strahd with a lightning bolt. Strahd looks pissed. And then he's going to keep flying. So he was in this square here. Whoop, he's going to fly, hit the lightning bolt. And then he is once again going to disappear behind this tree line. Getting cover from Strahd. At the end of Strahd's turn, he's
Mage's
going
turn.
to make a legendary action to make an unarmed strike against Onyx.
All right.
It's a 28 to hit.
I guess that hits. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna check my HT real quick.
As his claws grab into your shoulder, Onyx, he is going to grapple you instead of dealing the slashing damage, but you will still take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
That brings us to the dire wolf.
Okay, how much HP did Wondrous give me? Sorry,
11, I believe it was. Is that
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that looks.
5, yes.
So the dire wolf is going to attack Cass. It does not have advantage. Got a 21 to hit.
Oh, gee.
Fucking hit.
9 points of damage.
I'm still. Hey, I'm still alive.
Oh. And I need a strength saving throw
Yep.
from Cass.
Nat 20.
Damn. I'm going to say on a nat 20, not only are you not grappled, not knocked prone, but you were already prone. I'm going to say on a nat 20, you get back up and you're not prone.
Hey, come do that shit again.
Right? Oh. Okay. That's the only thing for the dire wolf.
No.
That brings us to Strahd. Strahd picks you up and looks at you, Onyx, and gives you a grin. And as his red eyes bore into yours, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see. Saving throws.
I just get like Ghost Rider vibes.
Pin and stare.
On that 20.
Oh, Bob.
no.
No.
Can I? Can I do the inspiration thing?
You sure can. Gotta be the 17.
Oh, God! Don't tell him the number. The pressure.
Oh,
God!
geez.
This is real bad.
Onyx.
Yeah.
You are charmed.
Give inspiration back.
That too.
Okay.
Take
You
it, give
did?
it away.
You give it to him.
Oh, God.
Onyx, you are
Onyx, you
charmed as his eyes bore into yours. What's a good charmed effect?
Onyx looks at him and says, Zaddy.
Yeah. Uh, as his eyes bore into yours, his cold, pale features etching themselves into your brain, you realize you don't want to fight him. He could help you guys get out of here. He could be your
Oh,
friend.
no.
He's powerful. Maybe you should be friends. You are charmed. I will read the language of that out to you. Well, we'll just put it in chat for everybody. Or can I do that? Okay. You target one humanoid. You fail the saving throw. You regard Strahd as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. You are not under your control, but you take Strahd's requests and actions in the most favorable way. You would also let him bite you if he asked. Each time Strahd or his companions do anything harmful to you, you can repeat this saving throw. Otherwise, the effect lasts 24 hours until Strahd is destroyed, is on a different plane of existence than you, or takes a bonus action to end the effect. So for the next day, Strahd is your homie.
Okay.
Like your best bud.
Cool.
I believe that takes his action to do. Yes, it does. Does he have anything that's a bonus action he can do? I don't think so. He does not. Okay. Onyx. So I guess that sort of brings us to you, and he says to you, stay close and watch. This is going to be fun.
Okay. Does that mean like I have to hold on to him?
So, you regard him as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected, and he told you to stay close and watch. So, I think that means that you basically have to, like, I don't think you can attack his friends, because he's, like, you would understand, like, that he brought these creatures with him, and, you know, and... he doesn't want you to help him hurt your other friend, because you also know that, like, the Mad Mage is your friend, but, like, Strahd is just a better friend. So I hate to do it, but I think unless you have something, like, neutral to do, like chug a potion or something, I think you kind of just have to, like, stand here and watch like he asked.
Okay.
He does release you from the grapple once he knows that you've been charmed.
Gotcha. I guess I can cast False Life on myself.
Okay.
Give me some temp HP on that.
Okay.
So let's see. Submit roll. Oh no. Okay. Let's do roll 1d4 plus 4. All right, 5 temp HP.
Okay. All right. You could move a little bit if you wanted to get, like, a better vantage point or something, but
I think I'll just go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to the zombies. The only sensible thing they've got is to go after Cass. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
It's fine.
It really is all they've got. Okay. Bite attack is a 19.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
No.
3 damage.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
hey, there we go. All right, back to 0.
Damn it.
All right, and then this thing, once you fall, is just going to wade out into the water. 5, 10, 15. Okay, can get that far. It's going to take its claw attacks against Ash. 2 claws. I've got a 20 to hit,
That'll do it.
2 slashing damage,
Okay, all right.
and a 5 to hit.
That obviously does not.
Okay. Oh, also, yeah. Okay. Has anyone given Cass inspiration or no? Because they're the only
not
one
that
that I
I'm
don't
aware
have
of.
on
I
screen.
can. I can.
Well, you don't. I'm not saying you have to. I don't have it on my screen, and I was double checking.
Okay, I waited to see if anybody in chat did
Okay.
it. Onyx got it. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Well,
Cass, I need a death saving throw.
Oh God.
Okay,
I just sent Cass inspiration.
Oh no!
Do you want to use that inspiration you just got?
You know, I fucking knew that was gonna. Yes,
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
use it.
Brutal. Okay, well, it is still,
Still a fail, but
A
it's
fail.
at least not 2.
but at least it's not a 1.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
My bladder can't
Thank
handle
you.
much more of this.
Oh my god,
Oh,
thank you,
I
bonus
tell you,
mom.
that's my problem. I'm running up and down the hall.
Ash.
There's only one sensible thing for me to do. We're gonna try to kill this zombie.
Brutal.
I'm gonna saw him. The saw is the law. Let's go.
Easy now, Whitechapel.
24 to hit.
All right.
Well,
Go ahead and give me.
I think just the 8, but
Yeah.
the 8 will do it.
Oh my God. Does that mean I get 10 HP?
You do. You
Let's
have
go.
reduced a creature to 0 hit points.
Give me that 9, baby.
Nice. Okay, you got movement.
All right. I mean, like, and this is the moral quandary. Got the wolf or Strahd. Oh, holy shit.
Look, Ash, it's fine. Just pick between your friends.
one of whom is your dead brother's only living sibling. Besides you.
Do what?
Just some backstory stuff. Never mind.
Oh God, I can't do this. This is awful. This is terrible, and I hate it. I can get to both.
You can.
With 15 movement, I can get to literally both of these. But now the caveat to this is I can't do anything. Like I don't have
Correct.
multi-attack here. Shit. This
Where
is just-
are we?
We are on Ash's turn, and Ash is deliberating
I
about
can't figure
Ash. I hate to do it to you. 10.
Okay, yeah.
9.
I think that we're gonna move into the dire
8.
wolf.
Okay. We got to hit him with the countdown, y'all. Otherwise,
I know.
he'll trap in the loop forever.
I know it'll be. Stick me in the washing machine. It'll
Okay,
be over.
Ash, torn between Onyx, who is sort of listlessly staring up at Strahd admiringly, and Cass, who is lying on the ground bleeding out, turns his back on Onyx and races.
Okay, when you
through-
say it like that,
Races. Hey, if you'd gone the other way, I would have said you turned his back on Ash, so, on Cass. So, and races through the water to put himself in himself at this point, himself in harm's way, trying to
it out.
draw the dire wolf's attention. And that's it for you, Ash, I think.
I basically have nothing else. I could have dashed. I could have used insightful fighting, but I can't attack again, so it doesn't do me any good.
All right, so Swarm of Bats is gonna dash
although-
up to the Mad Mage, like it did before. It's all it's really got. He's faster than it, but it can sprint and catch, but can't attack afterwards. Wondrous.
Okay, Wanderous in the water is casting Healing Word, but this time at 2nd level,
Okay.
not 3rd level. So that is 2d4 plus 5.
Okay. Let her rip.
That's 3 plus 5 is 8 points for Kaz.
Okay.
And Wandrous, hoping that they've got it under control, is going to move to the shore. He's not completely out of the water yet.
We're moving in as a unit. We made decisions.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got Kaz out of death throes, right?
No.
Yeah, he just
I
healed you
did
for
a
8.
healing word and gave you 8 points of healing for Kaz.
Oh, you did it again?
Well, I could only do it at 2nd level this time.
Yeah. So 8 points of healing for Kath.
Nice.
And then Wandrous.
So do I remove that one death
You
save?
do.
Then?
Every time you come back up, you remove all saves.
Okay.
And then
Excuse
Wandrous
me, yeah.
turns his back on Cass. I was just saying, Wandrous turns his back on Cass and races across to see what can be done on the
I gave
other
him health
side.
points. I did healing word.
She did it twice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Trying to sow the seeds of mistrust in
and
the
that
party
brings
here.
us to the Mad Mage again, who is going to move over here, take another attack of opportunity from the swarm of bats. It's another 19. Damn, that hits. For 5 more points of damage. And then our little friend here is going to... Let's see. He is going to cast another lightning bolt on Strahd. This time at 6th level.
Oh my Jesus.
Strahd is going to attempt to counterspell it. But he has to roll this time. So a counterspell is going to be, what, an intelligence ability check for him. He's got to beat a DC 16, I think it is. Which he does not.
Oh,
Okay,
baby.
so he does not counterspell. He loses the 3rd level spell slot. And he has to make a dexterity saving throw. Which he fails, but he's going to burn one of his legendary resistances to succeed instead. So instead of 40 damage, he's going to take 20 damage.
Damn it.
And then let's see. Mad Mage was here. He flew over there. And then he is going to fly the remainder of his 60 feet away from Strahd. That brings us to the Direwolf. The Direwolf has 2 targets. But I think Ash is like trying to draw aggro, so I think he's going to go for you, Ash. So you're like trying
Makes
to get
sense
his
to me.
attention. Ooh. That's a crit.
Oh no.
It's 20 points of damage, Ash.
Okay, I do have 10 HP as well, but I'd like to use my reaction, if you'd be so kind, to use Uncanny Dodge, so we can half that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You can do that, so
just
that'll be 10 points.
hashtag
And,
rogue things, baby.
I get to use Sentinel, yes.
You do. That is correct.
Fuck yeah. Alright. 2-handed longsword. 12.
Okay, let's look at this guy. 12 does not hit.
Rip.
Okay. That brings us to Strahd, who's going to move 30 feet closer to the Mad Mage. And going to cast Blight on the
Hate
Mad
that.
Mage. And the Mad Mage does have his reaction to counterspell with. He's going to try to do that. He's got to beat a DC 14 ability check, which he does not. So Strahd successfully cast Blight at 4th level, hitting the Mad Mage. Holy shit. He has to make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
He does have advantage on this because he has magic resistance, which is good. It got him a nat 20, which means instead of 52 points of necrotic damage, he takes 26. Damn. So these guys are just lobbing the biggest spells any of you have ever seen at each other, like Cone of Cold, Lightning Bolt, Blight, like just these massive, you are seeing play out the fight that already happened, like the fight that happened a year ago, except that the Mad Mage is clearly much crazier now. Like wizards doing wizard battle here. Also shit, Mad Mage has been flying around. He's taken some hits. He needs to do some con saves.
You're just out here trying to fight the ads, and there's a whole legendary battle happening in the background.
So, he's got to make some Constitution saves for the flies. Let's see. He's taken 2 hits of damage. He succeeds. He succeeds. This is going to be for... You got to beat a 13 for this last one, for the 26 points of damage. That's a nat 1.
Oh,
he
hell.
falls out of the air, blasted out by the Blight. It's going to take 2d6 falling damage.
Oh,
Does he have
God.
feather fall?
Yeah, where did feather fall in boots?
He
at?
does
Come on.
not. He does not
Damn
have
it.
feather fall. So he's going to take 10 more damage as he slams into the ground. That is the end of Strahd's turn. Onyx. What a show.
I sent
You were
you another
Okay.
text
you were
message.
just seeing some incredible spell work by these two friendly acquaintances of yours, just having a nice, just having like a scrimmage, having a kind of like a duel, but it's like a friendly. You know, they're
It's-
just like testing each other. It's like it's
Yeah. Okay. So I guess with that, could I cast Featherfall?
good. If you're in range, what's the range on Featherfall?
Yeah, I might not be in range. 60. I'm probably not.
You're only 40
Oh,
feet
no.
away. Yeah, you can if you want to cast Featherfall.
Okay. Yeah.
He'll get that.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay. Yeah, I would allow that because I don't. He told you to watch, but you know, I don't because
Yeah.
you're not fully under his control. Like he's not
I'm
mind
not, yeah.
controlling you. He's just like your best
Mhm.
friend. But like, I wouldn't let my best friend kill my other best friend. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know,
that's what.
so
That's what I was like.
I don't think there's. I think that's fair. Okay, so you cast Featherfall with your reaction, and then it is your turn.
Okay, so I have to stick next to Strahd, so that's 30.
Okay. Also, Strahd no longer has the slow from the frost thing a while back.
Still have
Okay, that guy's
this.
You guys are okay. Okay.
And yeah, that's I think gonna have to be my turn at this point. So
That is Cass.
Okay. Cass, in this moment of desperation, turns to Ash and says, "If I go down again, leave me. Help the others get out of here." And then Cass is going to attempt to hit this dire wolf with her longsword.
Okay.
Hey,
19 hits.
19.
19 hits.
5 slashing.
Okay. That's one attack.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack, and I'll do it again. 26.
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
9 slashing.
Okay, 9 more slashing.
And then I'm going to attempt to break contact and start making my way across the river.
Okay. Got a risky move.
You did just get a hit die though, so maybe spin that first.
You did just get a hit dice. So Cass's hit dice has been done. I need to come up with another little token for you guys for hit dice.
Okay, so let's see. So I'll just roll a 1d10 for that.
D10 plus your con mod.
Okay, so that'll be. Okay, so 12. Perfect. That brings me up to 15 at least.
Woo! It's a good thing there's no
wait.
other dire wolves on the board because that would have been a crit, but it's not. It's only 11 to hit.
Doesn't
It
hit.
does not hit Cass. Okay, Cass, you're good to move.
Nice.
Okay, Ash.
Okay, well, I really only have the one thing. We're gonna saw down here, and
Are
hopefully
you gonna
that
insightful fighting or steady aim first?
we're not gonna steady aim because that reduces me to 0. But I will definitely do insightful fighting for sure.
Okay. All right.
I want to be able to move. That is a 14 for insight.
9 from the dire wolf.
Love that.
So,
Okay.
that'll give you sneak attack. Oh, no.
So I think isn't insightful fighting just giving me advantage?
I think it just gives you sneak attack, not advantage. Let's look at it.
Oh, you can use sneak attack. Oh, okay, cool. So I got 12 to hit though.
Yeah, I don't think 12 hits. I think 14.
Shit.
Yeah, 14 is the AC on the dire wolf. Unless you want to drop inspiration.
Well, let's definitely do that.
Okay.
This is dire times, my friend. Get it? Because it's a dire wolf. How about 14?
Exactly. Damn. That'll hit.
Yeah.
So it's
Roll it
8
up.
plus 7, I think. That looks like a 7 to me. It's very small.
Yeah, it's a 7. Yeah, so 15.
You want to guess how many hit points this dire wolf had
If it
left?
had 15, I might pee my pants right now.
It had exactly 15 fucking hit points
Okay, I just
left.
peed. Nice. Okay, and that should give me temp back again.
Yep.
So was that 5 more?
Yeah, but you can
Or 5.
only if you haven't
Right, one
you
at a
took
time.
damage, right? So you can only have
I
one at a
did,
time.
so-
Okay.
I didn't have any temp.
Okay.
All right. Love that. Now then,
You got your movement.
we're going to use my movement. That's right. I didn't use a bonus action. No, I did because I did insightful
You
fighting.
did insightful fighting.
So we can do 15 and get to here.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
All right.
We're closing in.
Okay, Swarm of Bats
final
is going to sprint
countdown.
over to the mage again. The Swarm of Bats is just like you hear the like noise of the bats just like swarming around the battlefield, trying to catch up to the Mad Mage. Wandress.
This could be
Wander
it.
stands up, looks directly at Strahd and Onyx, confused by what Onyx is doing, shakes his head a little bit, puts his hands together like this, and he is going to cast silence over, centering it right on Strahd. Well, not on him, so that it doesn't include.
Okay.
If you'll give it to me, I can put it. But so it doesn't hit the guy, but it does get Strahd and Onyx, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, the good news for you is that Strahd does not have counterspell. Let's see.
I didn't know, but what else is Wander's going to do?
Yeah. All right, let's go in here. Okay. let's
So,
move
holy
this to
shit.
You.
Okay, do I
Okay,
have it or do
Wondrous,
you have it?
you have control of that. Put it wherever you think is good.
Well, no, the whole board is moving when I try to. I
You
right
probably
click
have
it.
your hand. So on the left side, you should have like an arrow in a hand, or you.
I have the 4. I have the cross sign arrows on it. Is all I've
Okay.
got, and
So
I'm moving
right
the whole
click the
thing.
cross sign arrow, or no, click the cross sign arrows up there, or right click them. One of the two. It should give you a little menu that you can switch to the arrow instead.
What do you mean by up there?
So on the top left, there's like a little toolbar on the side of the screen,
Okay.
and at the very top of it should be a little
there.
arrow. But sometimes it gets turned into something different.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right there, right up against me.
Okay.
And then, is that a rock that's there beside where I'm standing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm just gonna move back around the rock a little bit.
Okay.
But I need to concentrate, but do I have to be able to see the point the whole time, or
No,
can I
you
get
don't. You can
behind
just,
rock?
you can get behind. Yep.
Okay, then I'm getting behind the rock. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Ash and Kaz, something is up with Onyx. He's acting weird.
Okay.
Except I would probably say odd.
All right.
Instead
That
of
brings
weird.
us to the Mad Mage. And you guys see just some absolutely crazy shit happen.
As opposed to
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've seen the mad mage. He's like casting these huge spells are going off. All of a sudden, in an instant, he moves like faster than the eye can see. Jesus. Okay. So okay. So let's see. All of a sudden, he, as I said, moves faster than the eye can see. And you see, like, he casts like 5 spells in an instant. Like, and you know, like, you can only cast like a spell every 6 seconds. He casts like 5 spells at once. He has cast his 9th level spell, Time Stop, which gives him 5 rounds to cast whatever the fuck he wants, as long as it doesn't hit anyone else. So,
They didn't have that in the D&D movie.
Yeah. He uses a 4th level spell to cast Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound. I guess we'll just use a wolf stat block for this thing for now. Just a regular one. So he summons up like a spectral dog, basically, of his own to like be a little helper for him. He casts Fly on himself. He let's see, casts Mirror Image on himself. So all of a sudden he starts like shimmering back and forth. And then, so let's see, that's 2 things he's done? No, 3 things. He's done 3. He has 2 more. He's gonna fly 60 feet across the area. I guess he can move kind of wherever the fuck he wants, honestly.
Well, that doesn't take one of his spells, though, does it? That's just his movement.
Yeah, he gets 5 turns worth of movement here.
oh Jesus.
So that's still 3 spells.
Yeah, he's cast 3 spells and moved during one of his things. And I think he's gonna not take the last one. He doesn't have anything else he needs to do. He is, however, going to cast a 5th level magic missile from here to hit Strahd. For damn. Okay.
How do we want to do this?
29 points of damage on Strahd.
Oofed.
Would that mean he has to do a concentration save on the thing he did to Onyx, or that?
No,
just
that's not a
happens?
spell. That's a vampire
Okay.
ability that does not require concentration. And that is going to be the end of the turn. So we time stopped, did a bunch of shit. Is going to get even farther away. And you see he's confused at this point. He's like, I thought they were in league. I don't understand. I want to hear you're friends with him. Also, Onyx, he never gave you back your spell book.
Yeah, that's fair.
He gets right up to the edge of the thing here.
Mhm.
I don't think Strahd has any more legendary actions until after this turn. You can kind of tell the Mad Mage is like getting ready to run. And now, obviously, Onyx, you're charmed, so I'm not sure how you necessarily feel about that. That brings us to Strahd's turn. Strahd is going to move out of the silence. What I need to look at Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound real quick and see what it is capable of doing. Because I think it can attack. Attempts to bite one creature within 5 feet of it that is hostile to you. Strahd can't actually see that. Yeah, I think he probably walks straight out of there, and this thing is going to attack him. His spellcasting ability plus proficiency. So this is a spell attack from Mordenkainen, which is +9 to hit. Okay. It's an 18 to hit Strahd. Does 18 hit Strahd? I think it does. It does. Okay. For 48 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this thing's nasty. It's like a fifth or sixth level spell, fourth level spell. 23. Damn. Strahd is looking rough. And he sort of like is breathing heavily. He's taken way more hits. He says, "We have played our games long enough. I am Strahd. I am the land!" And when he does, you all begin to hear a rush of water heading your way. Except for Onyx, who can't hear anything because you're in the silence. As a massive sort of torrent of water, as Strahd's control of the land itself causes the river to flood, I need Wandress, Ash, and Cass to all make
Naturally, we're
strength
all
saving
three
throws.
standing in the middle of this shit.
You said strength?
Strength saving throws.
Yeah, sorry, I
DC
was
20.
writing them down.
Oh my god, I got a nat 1.
Oh no.
I got an 18.
I don't have inspiration to burn.
Well, Wandress got a 9. Okay, Wandress is gonna burn his inspiration, his chat inspiration.
I don't think I have an option but to burn my DM one. I don't think the 20 is going to be hard to beat.
That's gonna be hard to beat.
Okay, strength.
Oh my god, Wandress.
Oh, I did even worse. Okay.
Oh no, Ash saved. Okay.
I got a 20.
Hey,
Okay.
Wandress did even worse on the inspiration.
Cass,
so-
you have been granted inspiration. Not in time to use it for this roll.
Yeah,
but-
no, I can't use it. Thank you.
Cass and Wandress, you are fully, just this rush of water washes you off of the battlefield. You are now being completely just like rushed down the river. Ash, you managed to like cling to the side of the bank here.
I don't think I mind getting washed down the river, actually.
Strahd turns to Onyx and says, "My friend." He can't. He just turns and smiles at you, Onyx, and he is going to.
Okay.
he's going to attempt to polymorph you
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
into a bat.
Oh shit.
okay. Is there a save I need to do?
Yes, it is a. I think it's charisma, but we'll check. Let me check before you do anything.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let's see how I roll.
Oh my
okay.
god.
Nat 1. So, Onyx, you are turned into a bat, just as Strahd himself turns into a bat. And your instinct, I think, here, because you are charmed, is to follow. So, Ash, you watch your friends get washed away. You watch Onyx get turned into a bat. And you watch the Mad Mage. I'm going to give him an insight check here. That's a pretty... Well... No, he actually doesn't have good insight. But 23 will get you... No, that's intelligence. What did he roll? He rolled 18. That's a dirty 20. I think he realizes Onyx has been charmed. So, this is going to bring us out of initiative. And what's going to happen here is this. Onyx... As Strahd and Onyx fly away, basically, towards the castle.
Oh god damn it!
The Mad Mage is going to swoop down and rescue Ash from the water. Cass and Wandress. You both. I need another. I'm going to roll. Actually, we're just going to do this till it works. I need another strength saving throw, but because he's leaving, the DC is going to lower each time. I was going to say the first one's an 18. So, Cass, not too far down the river, you manage to grab onto something to hold on to. And that's a nat 20 from Wandress.
I rolled a nat 20 for 22.
So, the two of you, I'm going to say, 100 yards further down the river, managed to grab onto the edge. And,
All right.
And so you are in the woods, soaking wet, beaten nearly to death. Your friend has flown off as a bat with Strahd.
Do we even know that, the two of us?
I don't think
No.
you do.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And Mordenkainen pulls Ash out of the river. I'm sorry, the Mad Mage pulls Ash out of the river. And sort of looks at you and says, I don't understand. You let him here. But then you fought him. What's happening?
I feel like Ash in kind of like a state of panic and like exhaustion is like, he was looking for you because he meant something to you. We didn't mean to lead Strahd here.
I don't understand.
And now he's went and ran off. He's taken him with him.
Ash, make an insight check here.
$24.
Oh, good God. There's something weird going on. I think with a 24, you realize that, Barovia itself seems to be having an effect on this man. He is under some kind of, madness. And it's something that you've noticed, I think, a little bit that's, pervasive in a lot of people here. That it's just they're just cracked, the whatever it is about this place, either metaphysically or just the reality of what this place is. You are because as you were kind of watching him interact with Onyx, there was not really a recognition in his eyes of who he was, and there's this just intense paranoia on his face. So you get the sense that there's some effect kind of impacting him.
Still breathing heavy, I guess, after Ash notices that. Our intention was not to lead Strahd to this place. We were looking for you. But not for Strahd. Just kind of say as plain as I can.
Doesn't make any sense.
That gnome that got turned into a bat, that Strahd turned into a bat, and is now flying off with him, that was your pupil.
What do you mean? I've always been here. I don't understand. I think we're gonna cut from there to Cass and Wandress pulling themselves out of the river further down.
So you said we're what, 100 yards down from everybody else?
Yeah, so you know that you're not that far from them. Like, you probably can't see through the trees and around this big, like, hill, but, like, you're not, like, miles away.
Which side of the river did we pop ourselves out on?
I'm going to say you're on the left side, because I think as you kind of come, if you look at the curve of this thing, right, as you kind of come around the bend, you know, it brought you closer to that side, just the sort of momentum of the water, and I think you managed to grab onto something further down that bank.
Okay. We must get back is what Onyx would say. I mean, excuse me, what Wanderers would say. We've got to get back there, and Wanderers would start to head north unless we stop him.
Like as Cass pulls herself up onto the bank, I imagine just coughing up water.
Yeah.
Clearly, like, nearly dead. Cass looks up at Wanderers and says, "Yeah, we must go." And then just starts, I imagine, just limping back towards the scene.
Wanderers would cast Healing Word again on Cass as they start to move.
Okay.
At just first level this time, which is 1d4. So that's 2 plus 5, did we say? Yeah.
Yes.
So that's 7 more points of healing for Cass. Nice. How does that
I mean, yeah, that totally helps. I was just trying to, like, role play a little bit because Cass has just been crushed all night.
Right. And Wanderers is very aware of that. Do I need to do it again?
Oh, no, you're fine. I mean, I can lay on hands myself once we get up here.
Okay. Then holding on to Cass, both of them holding on to each other. I think they're struggling back up the side of the river.
I also forgot to mention
not being
this.
Quiet, not doing anything. They would be moving as fast as their poor tired bodies would
I
take
forgot to
them.
mention this. The big swarm of bats also flies away with Onyx and Strahd. So you kind of like lose them in the massive swarm of bats as they fly away. And I think a few minutes later, you guys make it back up and around the embankment and find, at this point, I don't know what Ash is doing, but I think the mage has sort of like gone over next to that rock that Wanderous had been hiding behind for that last turn. He's like sat down, and he's like clutching his head, just like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
When Ash sees them coming up, thank goodness you guys are all right. I'd hoped you hadn't gone too far.
Ash,
Wanderous?
where's
Onyx?
Strahd turned him into a bat, and they're flying towards the castle now.
What?
Oh my god.
And this one here doesn't seem to remember Onyx at all. And Ash is going to kind of give the head nod toward the mage. He's definitely not in his right mind. He thinks he's always been here. I'm not sure what's going on.
If they were friends, why did he have to charm him? But if he wasn't friends with him, why did they lead him here?
Cass is going to walk up to him. The mage.
Okay.
We came here to find you. Onyx was your pupil. He's been worried about you for a long time. He came here to find you. To see if you could help us. Our goal is to kill Strahd.
But why? But you let him here? None of it makes any sense.
We didn't mean to lead him here.
You tried to kill Strahd before. You came to this land and you stirred up a rebellion and you guys stormed the castle. And that's why you're here now.
I don't remember.
I'm trying to think. Have we ran into anybody that we think that could... He obviously has some sort of sickness, and I don't know what it is. Have we ran into anybody who would have any sort of knowledge about this? And that's a question in game, not...
I
That's
have.
I'm not asking for.
I can remove curses, and I can detect poison and disease, but not until I rest. I would have to rest first.
I don't know that it's an illness per se. I don't know that it's a curse. I feel like his failure against Strahd the first time has just driven him mad.
But he fought Strahd. He knows, a part of him knows. Because he fought back and he did amazing things. Wanderers is going to go over and sit down beside him and say, we want to fix the bad, to do away with it before it consumes us. Will you help us? And we will stand with you, and you won't be alone. You won't be alone.
Doesn't make any sense.
Onyx is my friend, and one day, a long time ago, he was your friend. What you saw him do today, you taught him to do with that book. With that book. You gave it to him, and he brought it back to you.
Yeah. I think, Ash, as all of you are trying to reason basically with this man, on that 24 insight, I think it begins to occur to you. I don't think there's a combination of words you can say that are gonna, like, really fix this. You know, like, he's paranoid. He seems to think that, like, things are after him. He didn't recognize, you know, Onyx at all. He recognized the book, kind of. But, like, that just made him freak out about, like, how it got here and all of that. It's like, there may be a magical solution to this, but I think you're like, there's not a verbal one. You know?
Yeah.
He's not, like, lashing out at you or anything. He's not, like, you know, actively getting into combat, but he just, like, there is some sort of barrier that he's not able to overcome, and nor are you at this point, to his understanding of, like, what's happening here, really. He's, like, lost touch with that reality.
Okay. So I think Ash would probably relay that. I don't think there's anything we can say to get through to him. I think that whatever is ailing him it's caused by being here.
I wonder if the Mardikovs could help him.
I was thinking that, or maybe even the church.
Maybe.
Possibly. But
I wonder if we could...
Another thing that I would like to point out is that our friend is now in bat form flying towards the castle.
Yeah,
We-
I was
we-
getting to that. I think we need to head back to Valaki though. We have to save Onyx. But we can't do that by ourselves. We've clearly seen that we cannot do that without all of the help we can muster.
And this
So-
man could help us.
He can, and I believe the Mardikovs can help us. And I believe we need to try to gather all of the resistance that we can and march on the castle. We can't go right now, though. We are not ready right now.
I can try to find out again where Onyx is. I can see if he will respond to us, but I can't do it without a rest.
Right. Well, we're going to have to find somewhere to rest up. I'd rather not do it right here next to this dingy ass river.
I'm gonna look at the mage and say, Mage, do you have a home around here? A resting place?
Sort of squints his eyes at you. At this point, I'm going to have all of you make a persuasion check individually.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn inspiration here.
Okay?
Because that was a 7.
Oh, I'll do the same thing with my DM inspiration.
That was a 5.
Oof.
Well, I'll tell you what, our rolls tonight have sucketh big time. Okay, that's a 15.
That you rolled perception instead of
Oh, are they
persuasion.
the same or they're
no,
different?
they're real different.
I got
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
19
I have a
persuasion.
0. Okay, 6.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like 19.
Yeah,
So,
so you got a 19.
9 and
Okay,
a
so I
6.
think on the 19, when you ask him if he has a place to stay around here, he sort of squints at you and says, I guess you can stay for one night. Don't touch anything.
Of
And
course.
he begins to cast a ritual. And after a few moments, a doorway opens in space, and he walks into it.
Oh boy.
Can Wandrous get through the doorway?
Yes.
Then Wandrous goes right on through.
I think that before Ash walks through, they kind of stare off in the distance, the direction the bats went, and just shakes their head and just walks through.
Okay.
Cass warily walks through.
Okay. All of you find yourselves in the atrium of a mansion. It's like marble floors and like plush red carpet going up. And like this big banister going, with stairs. There's multiple doors, off this like hallway. And as he sort of gestures you inside, I believe that is where we are going to cut from you all. And we're going to cut to Onyx. Flitting as a bat through the sky. You are following your friend Strahd. He's leading you. You're a bat, so you're kind of dumb right now. But you can follow him
Okay.
easily enough. And you find yourself at the entrance to this castle. You can see the castle sits sort of atop a heavy sort of cliff face. There's like a cliff overlooking the small town of Barovia, and you fly over this winding path that leads up to the top of this hill. There are mountainous walls around the castle. There are some 20 or 30 feet across in some places, this enormous edifice of stone. You can see that there are like vines growing up it in places, and that some of the battlements are worn down by weather. You don't see any, signs of battle here, really. Just age, immense age.
Okay.
You can see that it kind of goes right up to the front of this little, there's two towers aside. So like, how do I put this? This thing kind of sits on its own little, it's on top of a mountain, but there's like a bit of a craggy drop off on all sides of it, and the front has these like two guard towers and like a drawbridge that is currently raised, guarding the front. But as you sort of flit over it and begin to come down towards one of the sort of top towers of this thing, you can sort of see this massive facade edifice of the front of the tower. You see like this thick cold fog swirling in the courtyard, and as you approach, sporadic flashes of lightning lance through the clouds overhead and thunder shakes the ground, but none of these come anywhere close to Strahd or his friends, which for the moment includes you. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on either side of the keep's open main doors. You sort of fly down to the front, to that front door, and actually this sort of like warm light is now spilling out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in an iron frame. You land on the ground, and Strahd resumes his form, and you resume yours. He looks down at you and smiles. And that is where we are going to cut this episode of Curse of Strahd. Whew!
God damn it.
Alrighty. Well, friends.
This ain't good.
Yeah. Things are dire for our heroes. And that is where we're going to call it today. And we will see you again in 2 weeks. I'm Pixel. We're going to do our usual sign-off. If someone could look around and see if there's anyone we can go raid. But in the meantime, all of our traumatized friends are going to remind you who they are, who they played tonight, and where they can be found on the internet, starting, of course, with Vincent Page.
Woo! Y'all, I've been Vincent Page. I've also been Ash Fireforge. And if y'all want to catch more of me, you can always find me here on Twitch at Vincent Page, where we play all sorts of stuff. We've been on a big Minecraft kick because new update stuff, but we play all sorts of stuff. And I look forward to 2 weeks from now where we get to find out if Onyx flips the script on us here.
Alrighty, and Omega.
Hey all, my name is Omega. I played Onyx Montarik, the Bladesong Wizard. You can find me here every other Friday. You can also find me on TikTok, OmegaMT42. I do need to post a little bit more content, but I was also in the middle of a move. Yeah, you can find me at any of those places, but I'm looking forward to the next session as well, because I'm curious what happens.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Ozzy.
Hi, I'm Cass, the traumatized dwarf. Yeah, I mean, I played Cass Ambleground tonight. It was terrifying. Thank you for all the inspiration. Thank you for the hit die. Totally saved my life. And I'm looking forward to get back into it in our next session.
Excellent. And Bonus Mom.
Hi, I'm Bonus Mom, and I played Wanderess, the nature domain cleric, and I'm not looking forward to getting back into it at all. I dread it with everything inside of me, but we shall journey forth. You can find me in Discord, Bonus Mom's Tavern, Podcast World, wherever you find podcasts. This adventure will be there in a few days, and Bonus Dad reading Uncle Wiggly stories, and me reading Alice in Wonderland. And in addition to that, I do TikTok live streams, basically Monday through Friday, but I'll be doing an extra one tomorrow morning, along about 9:30 in the morning Eastern Daylight Time. And we're trying to get together a raft game for Sunday afternoons, sometime in the afternoon. So if you want to teach Bonus Mom how to play raft, I would be thrilled. Tried throwing that hook, can't catch anything. So come find me on Bonus Mom 70 on Twitch Sunday afternoon and help me out.
Alrighty. And of course, I am Pixel, your everyone's least favorite human right now. I have been your purveyor of torments. And you can find me here on Ages of Ainur. Every other Friday, we do our Curse of Strahd game, and then we swap over to our Regent of Bedegar campaign on alternate Fridays. Next Friday, 7 o'clock, hopefully, if all goes well. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks with this for finding out what happens next and how things play out for our separated friends. Who doggies? What an adventure. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I guess, yeah, let's go ahead and raid the Reamses. We'll be fine. So we're going to go raid Ream streams, you guys. If you are subbed, here's a raid message. I don't think I ever did make that other raid message. I need to do that at some point, but I haven't got around to it. Anyway, if you missed any of tonight, you can catch it on YouTube after the fact, or if you just want to relive the pain. Why would you? I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we are going to go ahead and all curl up with some hot chocolate and a blanket and comfort shows.
And support.
Oh. And yeah, thank you very much, and we will catch you later. We're going to go raid Reamses, so stick around for that, and we'll see you next time.